Oh, what is that? It's the logo. That's what it is. That's what it is. Hello, all. Welcome to the Dark Room. I am Paul Mosahanton, the dude in the Dark Room, and it's 7:56 here on Friday, October 7th, which makes it a Photography Friday here in the Dark Room. And we're going to be doing some photography in Fallout 76, flinging some enemies into the air, having some fun, taking photos of them, flying around, doing funny stuff in the air. And there's also a special event happening right now, and I'm going to rush through the intro here because we got to get into the game. We got to do a quick little edit, and then we're going to head right over to the Alien Invasion event, the seasonal event that's going on right now. It's going to kick off at 8 p.m. So we got a couple minutes to do a review. I'm going to skip all the fanfare, but we'll come back out and do some things here again in just a minute. But let's get in there. Let's get in there and do a quick review. No disrespect intended to anybody flinging these Todds. Flinging Todds left and right. You got that correct. Okay, yeah, real quick. Okay, first of all, let's jump on a public team. There's only an expedition team on this. That's fine. We'll do an intelligence. We'll start our own team. You want to be on a team? We'll start my own. We got to take off Lone Wanderer, of course. Do not need that many hard bargains. We're going to want strange numbers. Suppressor's not bad. Team Medic. If we're going to be on a team, Team Medic, very helpful. Friendly Fire, very helpful. Doing public events. We got 2 Suppressor. Let's just go... Let's actually just go 3 Suppressor. Yeah, I know. You're fine, pal. You still got a number 1 Suppressor. We got our ammo we need. Let's do a quick food buff. Actually, we'll do the food buff after the review. Let's review first. We got to make some room. Wave to this person. Give him a little dog greeting. Festive dog, antler wearing dog greeting. Okay, Ignorant, thank you. Subscribe. Oh, wait, whoa. Okay, make me jump out. Thank you very much, Ignorant. I really appreciate it, as always. Hope I do not disappoint. Hope you're enjoying the stream tonight. Hope you do enjoy the stream. Like I said, I'm gonna rush through to get to the event at 8. So I did a little promotional shoot. Yeah, it's like, yeah, whatever. Post that we're doing this tonight. We don't need any of these. Everything on here has been saved and backed up, so we're not actually deleting any of these in reality because we got them saved elsewhere, where the high elves are from, of course, elsewhere. So last week it was like a total bust because first of all, it was good that the crap stream happened last week because I already was going to do a short stream. So it's good that it was a messed up stream because we had to do a short one anyway, and we didn't really walk away with anything great. So I'm just going to delete pretty much all these, except for this one. That's a moonshot. Not deleting the moonshot, but all these are total garbage. Our self-portrait was probably the coolest one of the bunch, pointing at the moon. Focus on the finger, you miss the majesty of that beautiful little satellite up there. We'll delete all these. Yeah, we don't need all these. This is an okay shot. Weird distortion in the sky. That weird like line effect that happens when like the cloud structures overlap or something. I don't know what the fuck is happening there. Delete all these though. Cool top of the world shot. We're gonna get more of those. Decent hanging on hook scorch shot, but no. Oh shit, it's 8. Okay, goodbye to this one. That one's cool. I like the view through the trees like that, making the trees create a frame around the subject. I do like those type of shots, so try to get more of those. There's our famous lamp. I would love to get lamp in front of sun or moon at some point, so we're going to work on that, but this is a bullshit shot. Delete that. Bloody lens, bullshit shot. Good pose, though. Bottom left corner. Little guy, good pose. Bye, though. Attempt at a wire walker shot, not good. Bye. This shot, actually, this is a cool moon shot, no doubt. But I think the angle that we're looking at this NPC at is kind of weird. So I'm going to delete this one because it just doesn't fit the prototype. It's a cool shot, though. I love the way the shadow is cast in front of the body through that fog or that atmosphere. That looks really cool. I like when that happens, but we can get better shots than that. That's just not a good silhouette of a person in front of the moon, in my opinion. So get rid of that. Good close up there. This shot also is a kind of a piece of garbage. It's hard to tell what that person is doing in the frame, and you know, it doesn't really look like they're doing anything. And the point of shooting these enemies, these NPCs doing stuff in the sky, is it ends up looking like they're doing kind of funny things, especially when they are doing those funny things along the moon or the sun. Like in this case, this is great because this guy looks like he's riding the moon, similar to the what am I thinking of? The Doctor Strangeglove, How I Learned to Love the Atomic Bomb, longest movie name in the world. The guy riding the little bomb down or whatever, great shot, great little scene. I should know that guy's name. Slim Pickens. It's Slim Pickens riding that bomb down. I haven't seen that movie since watched it in film appreciation class in high school, but it was good. This is actually a very good movie if you ever want to check out something that is actually kind of along the same lines as the Fallout universe in a way, since it deals with the Cold War and atomic annihilation and whatnot. Anyway, we got some room on our roll. Let's go do invaders really quick. No one's going to join my team. Kind of sad. Oh, there's only one person there. We'll see how this works out. It might be a bad server to try to do this on, and I might default to just doing the event with this person because I do not want to be a dick and be trying to take photos of somebody struggling to complete the event by themselves. We'll see what happens. Just a couple food buffs. I am very low on foodstuffs. As usual, it's just pretty standard here. Oh shit, I already ate a corn pone. I didn't need that sweet roll for the charisma. It's okay. Hiding better in plain sight and a sneaky bobble. Whoops. I took strength bobble instead. That's fine. We'll do that. Yeah, let's go to invaders with these two people that are doing it. We'll see. We'll see what kind of photos we can take. Not too happy. Sorry, I missed that. Oh, dude, don't worry about missing anything, man. Just when you can make it, I appreciate you being here, and when you can't, it's no big deal.
My designation is
Not
Homer.
at all.
I have been tracking the movements of the extraterrestrials for
Chickaraku.
some time now.
You're gonna help me out.
Our goal
Take some
is
photos
to
of
destroy
you.
the brainwave siphons.
Oh no, dude, they already started it.
By
Okay, that's
force
fine.
fields, but defeating
it's not
alien leaders should leave them
surprising.
vulnerable.
Um,
Energy pulses from the siphons can
yeah, see, the
deliver
problem is that
shocking
there's so many, or there's such a few amount of people
by
here.
repositioning out of range.
Oh, dude, Brahmin! Hang on. Ah, I forgot about that Brahmin corpse. It can fly sometimes. Okay, wait, we have our camera on the first thing. Hang on, I need to make my quick wheel make sense. I'm also going to try to use this rocket launcher. I got this sweet Vampire's rocket launcher. And I haven't tested out if the standard rocket launcher works to fly enemies. Why did I put on two-shot Fat Man? I don't need Fat Man. No Fat Man. Camera and two-shot nader. And let's fly some aliens. If we can. There we go. Atta boy. See, it's like, I have to stay hidden. This event is just chaotic, and there's not enough other players. Here we go, alien. Oh, dude. Okay. Ideal shot right now is alien with alien spacecraft like this. So I'm going to be going for that type of thing, at least while we are doing this particular event. Here we go. We can get it right now, dude. Oh! Spare no expense. I think that was about it. I'm happy about that. We'll look at that one in a second. Or any of the awesome... here we go. Let's get another one. The pose can be finicky.
defeating
I don't want
them
that tree in there.
should
Maybe
disable the
wire
force
walking?
field on
No, we
Siphon
can't do
Kappa.
wire walking alien. Is he coming back down? No. Okay, maybe we can fly the Lieutenant Kappa. Join my team, dudes. What are you thinking? Here's Kappa. Kappa ain't nothing. Kappa is not the problem, dude.
No time to lose.
There we
Destroy
go.
that brainwave
Somebody
cipher.
joins my team. Okay, also, yeah, I'm gonna try. Oh, I put my the wrong thing on my hotkey.
Now, on to Siphon
Good job,
Omega.
dudes.
Keep up the good work.
Pentaman, thank you. Joining the team.
One more thing. The enemy ship is
One more
powering up their
thing.
offensive systems.
Okay,
Watch out for
bad.
missile
We don't want the
strikes.
two-shot. Fat Man want a two-shot grenade on that Hot Wheel. Hot Wheels. Okay. Stay away from the brain siphon. Why the aliens? Do I have my MERVs equipped? That is a good question. No, I do not. Whew. I'm gonna go on the record and say I do very much enjoy this event. It's pretty fun. I'll go on the record. Oh, look at that guy. You're going right up there, aren't you? Oh, I lost him. Do they get like... Do they get less of a chance to fly as far because they're aliens? Oh, look at that sunset with that alien, dude. Hang on. Get that sunset in there. Let him fall down a little. See, the alien disappeared, dude. He was right there. I think there's something that happens because this event spawns so many enemies. I feel like their bodies are more likely to vanish much faster than a standard. Here we go, do that one before his body. Okay, let's watch this guy. What are you gonna do? He's still there. Okay, at the bottom of the... Okay, that felt really good. Not too shabby. I'm actually gonna be kind of surprised if we do this. Thank you, Brandon, my man. Thank you. Hopefully our frame rate will work tonight. It's looking good so far. I'm not seeing anything, any kind of alerts. Okay, here's the problem, and I recognize this. I'm not gonna lie. It is pretty lame to be using explosives
Destroy the brainwave siphon.
in a public world because it's frustrating for other players to deal with the explosion effect. I'm sorry. Look at this guy. I haven't gotten any good close-up alien shots. But just know that I recognize that it's not the most polite thing to do. Hang on, we get alien and smokestacks from fall back in there. It feels like they don't fall for quite as long. That's what I'm saying. But look at that. Look at first of all, the atmosphere during this event, because there's this like storm that kind of rolls in while you're doing this event, and it looks pretty epic. And the sky looks very unique during this event, so that shot actually looks pretty cool. Those distant towers, the vent towers is that Mononga mine? That must be Mononga. Mononga, dudes. It's gotta be, or Mononga mine. Mononga power plant. What's my boy doing over there? Looks like they're doing some power plant stuff. Totally fine. Oh, it's so intense. Okay, we have 3 minutes. Okay, I'm not gonna, unless an opportunity like very much presents itself, I want to finish this event up. I might end up doing a server hop if it's this limited of a group of people here. Also, should fix all my stuff. I got a pretty low amount of durability going on. Watch out for those missile strikes, Paul. I was doing one of these events the other day, and literally almost every single person at the end of the event got hit by the missile strikes and died. I revived like 3 people at once. It was pretty cool, actually. I felt like a savior out of the savior complex and all. So I want to save my fellow dwellers. Oh, he mutated! It's the Great Mutado. The Great Mutado dictates a super mutant behemoth, so that's not correct, but we got legendary Zeta down. There we go. Get him, boys. 1 minute. Can we do it? Yeah, we got it. It's very easy. There we go. Now we can focus on flying.
I trust you will once more come to the defense.
Whoops. If my thing isn't broken. Hey, good job, my friends. I like that outfit. That's a sweet outfit, pal. Okay, what kind of legendary item are we getting from our friend here? Vanguard Marine. Pretty sure anything that Vanguard armor and bolstering armor can more or less be completely replaced by an Overeater's armor set. At least I believe that is what they're going for. Okay, I see something flying up there. Nothing special. Okay, anyway, now we can relax for a second. I just wanted to make sure we got that event done at 8, and now we can go back. We'll do standard intro stuff. And then we'll get back to the NPC flying. Speak with Jack at Pumpkin House. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Probably not, though, because it doesn't really fit the bill. It doesn't fit the bill here. Anyway, okay, let's jump back out for a second. We'll do a little bit more in-depth photo gallery review in just a second as well. But just to be on the polite side, I don't want to be rude to my friends here. So yeah, again, welcome all. Thank you for joining us here in the dark room. Hope everyone's having a good night. I hope that was cool. We jumped in really quick like that and skipped the intro sequence. Looks good. Thanks, buddy. Okay, sweet. All right, so the frame rate's doing well. We're doing a lot better than we did last week. I don't know. I still don't know what that was, and I probably never will. It was just a bad internet situation. Can you guys hear that when my arm thing squeaks? Does that pop through the... I don't know if that comes through. I'm doing one right now. I love it, but so many damn aliens. Toy aliens. Yeah, you get a lot of toy aliens. A lot of lead, though. You get a lot of lead from those children's toys. Because they used lead in toys back in the day before they knew how toxic it was to the human body. Yeah, so we're going to be doing public events tonight. Not something we usually do. This is kind of unique because I generally stick with the private server, and I don't want to piss people off with my explosives. That's what I was trying to get at, talking about how unkind it is, impolite it is to use explosive weapons en masse during public events. It can be kind of frustrating. So I'm going to kind of be a dick on these public servers, but I'm going to try to do my best to avoid blasting other players too hard. I apologize if you get caught in the crossfire, though, okay? Not my intention. I'm trying to fly, guys, not piss you off. But yeah, generally explosive weapons are kind of a frustrating thing to deal with, especially nukes, and we're not going to be using any nukes tonight, so I think we'll be fine. We'll be fine. But I hope everyone's doing well. I hope you've had a great week. Hope you're ready for the weekend. We're gonna have a lot of fun tonight shooting some photography here in Fallout. Of course, as usual, got the Nuka-Cola mug. Thank you, my buddy Brandon, for gifting me this amazing. This is my favorite. I have never personally owned a beer mug until my buddy gave me this. And my parents always had, yeah, thanks, Brandon. My buddies, my parents are my buddies. My parents are my buddies. My parents always had frosted beer mugs in the freezer, and I never really quite understood what they were using those for until I myself became, of age and started using my own frosted mug, and it is an incredible experience. If you ever drank beer out of a frosted mug, it's an experience. So do your best to make that happen. But cheers, everybody! Friday night, we're gonna have some fun. It's Boilermaker night, but it usually is. I'm doing some whiskey. Whoops, focus. I'm doing some whiskey in Boilermaker. So obviously imbibe responsibly and have some fun. What have we got? If you want to watch, what is my usual intro? It throws me off to not do this all first. If you want to watch any of the previous streams, except for last week, which is never going to go up because of the bad quality, check out YouTube because all the previous streams will end up there, along with nice little bite-sized clips from each stream. Just the best of the best shots that we took during each stream. You can find those in bite-sized chunks on YouTube. If you don't have time to sit here for 3 hours to hang out while we shoot, totally understandable. But you might have some time for like some 20-second-ish clips of the best of the best. So if you enjoy this type of thing, but you don't have time to hang out on the stream, you just want to see a nice abbreviated version, check out YouTube because you can find all our short clips there. Also, TikTok has the exact same thing. So if you prefer TikTok for your short form content, it's all there as well. TikTok. That is not correct. That is not correct, Paul. I chose poorly on that typing. But TikTok is the same short clips that are on YouTube. So if you prefer one versus the other, you have options at your disposal. We also have a pretty cool website that we were slowly developing for this game specifically, the ProSnap Camera Club website. That will eventually Pronsnap. I should buy that domain just so if people type it wrong. I do feel a little rushed and flustered because we're trying to jump on so quick. So I appreciate the patience with my typing skills. I'm also not the best typer. And then I'm also like, because of the setup while I'm streaming, this is not how my keyboard mouse setup is when I'm actually working. I have to like kind of shift everything in this area to get set up to stream. And my keyboard and mouse are like, my keyboard's over here, my mouse is over here. That's not usually how I would do it. So it's kind of a weird way to type. So forgive me. But anyway, ProSnapCameraClub.com is where most of these photos, when I eventually get back to updating that and developing it, it's been a while since I did anything with that website, but it's in the works. At least it's there. You know what I mean? Most of the photos that we take here will be up for view on ProSnapCameraClub.com, and I hope to eventually have these images available for download, just for people's screensaver or desktop background, phone background, whatever. If you enjoy these type of shots, maybe you want to use one for something. That's what I can offer with these, and then eventually maybe we'll have prints for sale. That was my big hope, was to eventually have a lot of these photographs that we're taking on all the streams available for people to buy as prints and things like that. I think that'd be really cool, but we're not set up for that yet. But that will end up on ProSnapCameraClub.com, along with Gary and the rest of the crew. We've all been talking about what we're gonna do with all this stuff. All my friends are helping me develop this. If you're on the stream here, I consider you part of what we're doing. That's why I like to be open and discuss the the behind the scenes stuff. I think that's also part of what makes this fun. I kind of kicked off doing this before anything was really ready. I kicked off doing a lot of this stuff because my friends had really got me into believing that it's fun to witness this all being developed. Like I was so stuck in my head about keeping this private until I had everything just like perfect. Like everything was set up. I wanted the website set up perfectly. I wanted the ability to download these images before I even started. I wanted the YouTube page set up. I wanted all that stuff set up, and my friends encouraged me to just start doing it because it's actually fun to watch everything grow and develop. And so that's part of what we're doing here. And I want everybody to be part of that development. I want to hear your feedback while we're getting all this set up. I can adapt and overcome while we are doing this, and I'd like to adapt to what people would like to see. And obviously, I'm not going to compromise my own vision to fit with anybody else's, but I'm happy to make some adjustments if they're fitting, in my opinion, to make this more enjoyable for everybody. So you'll see me share things like the analytics behind our YouTube videos and things like that. Discussing again the website and the development, things like that. So I hope that's cool. And obviously, any recommendations and advice are welcome. You can also check out our Discord. I'm going to go back to the ProSnapCameraClub.com website in a second, but if you do want to share any ideas you have, especially games that have great photographic potential, or if you want to just share some of your photographs that you've taken in game or real photographs in real life, check out the Discord because we have places you can share your images with a lot of people who would appreciate it. A lot of people that love photography, a lot of people that would love to see your photography, especially your in-game photography. I'm a very passionate photographer. I'm a very passionate video game player, aka gamer. I'm a gamer. I play MMOs, and I love to see other people's work. So obviously, if you've taken any photos, especially in Fallout's pretty sweet, and the photo system in this game is pretty cool. And I didn't get around to mentioning it, but what we're working on every time we do one of these streams is developing what we want to say about the photography in this game. What is cool about shooting in this game? What do we like about it? What do we not like? What would we want changed? One of the coolest things about this particular game is that the camera item that we use is actually based on a real-life camera. This little beauty right here, the Argus C3. Pretty amazing, beautiful looking little analog camera from like the 1950s. I believe it came out in 1950s. I keep meaning to look back at the history of this camera so I can actually give you some real facts. I will have that all ready to go when we actually start doing stuff with this. But what we're going to do is actually customize this camera to look very similar to the one that we're using in game. In game, we have a beautiful wood grain camera cover, and one of the coolest things is you can actually customize the camera to look to your liking. I mean, there's a few camera skins, and they keep coming out with more. But I love the wood grain camera cover, and I have purchased a custom cut wood grain camera cover for this. We're going to customize this. We're going to shoot with it on the stream. We haven't done any cool photo shoots for a while, but I have plans to actually shoot some rolls of film through this. We probably actually won't shoot on the stream. Maybe we'll do some photography on the stream with this. But we'll at least scan the images that we take. Look at these. We also have an adapter for using these lenses on my digital camera so we can actually review and see how these lenses perform on a modern sensor and do some fun stuff with that. And all of that will be documented on the YouTube as well as ProSnapCameraClub.com specifically, although most of that's going to be just embedded YouTube videos for the most part. So just kind of casting a wide net with all these different websites and stuff. Because if you have a link to one of these things, you pretty much can get to any of these other social media, and I know it's kind of overwhelming. I tried to reduce a lot of the social media that I'm using. I mean, I really do not post much on Instagram, although I have said that I would like to post the real type of photo stuff that we do when we do the actual photo shoots on the stream. Now it's locked.
So really, you think,
I saw my
God,
frame
Harold.
freeze for a second? Did it look? Did every are we okay? Is there any drop frames for anybody yet? I'm actually really concerned about that. I don't know what I would do if I
a piece
if I
of that
run into
just-
any
just-
issues.
just
Thank
got me,
you.
Odell.
Oh goodness. Okay, if I laugh, I hiccup. So if you guys make me laugh, I will probably also develop some hiccups. And that ain't bad. What else can we say? Well, song of the night. I do have a song of the night. Doesn't really. I was trying to think of like a good alien related song, and I might have a couple. Maybe I'll do one of those next week because I think we'll still be. I think we'll be knee deep in alien invasion event next week. If I'm not, I should check my calendar. But I didn't have one of those for tonight. But what I have is a different song. I actually didn't get this queued up. I didn't get it queued up, so give me a second, man. Oh, I do very much like this song, though. So, a little bit of MH, mostly Hanton family history. There are a lot of pilots, Air Force people in my family. So I love airplanes. At one point when I was very young, I was like 100% sure I was going to join the Air Force when I was a young man, before my body's garbage became garbage. Well, it's always pretty much always been garbage, but I was like pretty sure I was going to have to join the Air Force. Anyway, flying is really cool. Flying planes is really cool. I love my family members. I love the aeronautic history in my family. And this song is by a band called 21 Pilots, so it's like fitting in that way, I guess. But also the fact that we're flying these enemies, I think is kind of fitting for that theme. And this song is actually pretty cool too. It was kind of like a theme song of mine last summer. I think that's when that song came out, last summer-ish, or at least that's when I started hearing it the most. And now y'all can enjoy it too if you haven't heard it yet. Pretty cool. Take a hit, join the club. What else have we got? Well, I got some more beer. Take a second, sip on the beer, and make sure I didn't miss anything. I've talked about a whiteboard. I need like a good note board in here that I can refer to. And I have I have a little tiny notepad and whatever, and I try to write my notes on there, but it doesn't really work. So developing new ways of reminding myself what I need to say before we jump in. We can probably just jump right back in. I'll put up the full social list right now. Well, first, again, cheers. And we'll do one more cheers before we jump back into the world. But yeah, we have plenty of other social medias. Again, it's like so overwhelming. Is it not? Is this overwhelming for anybody else? Like all these different social media and stuff that it's like, I can't really handle it. I'm not a big social media person, and that's why I always try to remind everybody that I'm just very bad at keeping up with things, and that's why my Discord, our Discord, it's not all that, or at least I'm not very active on it, and I'm gonna try to do better, or I have been trying to do better, and I will continue to evolve my behavior. But it's just like there's so many social media. At one point, I said I'm only doing YouTube and Twitch. That's it. I'm only doing YouTube and Twitch. But like I also have this sense of like compartmentalizing all of these different type of streams and all the different things we do here. So I don't know if that's the correct thing to do. We'll see. Anyway, I'm working everything out. We're slowly getting this stuff down, and I appreciate everybody's patience, and I very much appreciate everybody's support. I would not be doing any of this if everybody was not here and having fun and helping support what we do. So thank you all very much. Pat yourselves on the back because you at least made this person happy. If you can't say anything else about your life, which I hope you can, and I'm sure you're going to turn that around, but y'all have really made me feel very, very loved and accepted here. So thank you very much. Pat yourself on the back. And other than that, I think we should just jump in and start shooting some stuff. Let's do a little bit more of a review. I should delete some stuff. Thanks, Gary. Thanks, Brandon. Let's do a little bit more of a review because we have to delete at least a couple more images, and maybe we'll look at what we just shot during that event and grab a couple things, or save a couple, delete a couple. What's really cool about shooting, and I'm very, first of all, my buddy Dr. Paxmore got me because he was vigilant, and he got me a PS5. Of course, I mean I paid for it. I paid him back. But my buddy was so vigilant, and he got me a PS5, and I think that's like one of the coolest things that I have going. Only because when we shoot on a PS5, every photo that I take is saved to my internal hard drive on the PlayStation outside of the camera roll in the game, and that was not the case with my PS4, and that makes things so much better because I do not have to worry about backing these photos up before we delete them. If you're familiar with the Zelda stream that we do on Thursdays, you'll know that we cannot export our images in any high quality way from that game, and it's a huge failure in my opinion. And this particular game, yeah, thanks, Brandon. In this particular game, they have it very, very well worked out. To where we don't even have to worry about exporting the images from the game. It's already saved onto our internal hard drive in our media roll on our PlayStation. So we can shoot, we can review and delete on the fly without worrying about actually getting rid of any of our shots, and that makes editing a lot easier. So we'll go through a few more things before we actually get back into shooting. We also probably missed maybe a sweet public event on the 20-minute mark, 8:20, but we'll see. But yeah, sit back, relax. Let's have some fun. I highly encourage shooting some photos in your game of choice. Again, if you do shoot any sweet photos, let's put the Discord up there again. If you do shoot any really cool photos, screenshots, whatever, in your game of choice, post them on the Discord and share them with some other fellow photographers, because we would very much appreciate it. I love seeing what people are doing with their photography in video games, and I know a lot of people on there would appreciate it as well. So pop in a game of your choice. If you do play Fallout 76 and take some photos in Fallout 76, you're earning at least a 3-time multiplier, but I'm going to go ahead and say it's like a 3.2 to 3.3 multiplier on your points if you're shooting Fallout. And then you get like a huge bonus just for posting those photos. You know what I'm saying? So do it. Move to Moz. Yeah. Thank you, Ignorant. Thank you. But yeah, let's jump in. Let's jump back in. Let's have some fun. We're in the dark room now, so if anything is going, if you did not have the best week, if this week wasn't your week, totally cool. Let's forget this week. We know we're here. We're in the weekend now, so forget all your troubles. Enter the dark room with the dude in the dark room and have some fun. Everything's going to be there when you get back. But right now, let's relax and have some fun because that's the point of Fauxtography Friday. We're not going to take anything too seriously. We're going to have some fun. Take some photos. But yeah, like I said, let's review. Let's see, Line in the Sand had popped. That's actually a pretty sweet event, but I missed it. Oh my goodness. And I have a full team now. Everyone's like, this guy, I joined his team and he doesn't say anything. I apologize. APAULogize. Yeah, quick review. Let's see what we have, because we only have... Well, we have 14 shots. We actually have a pretty good amount of space on our roll, so we don't have to delete too many of these, but... Oh, dude, there's our shot. That's a pretty good alien with the alien... I don't think that's the mothership. Is that the mothership? That's not a mothership. That's like a child ship. But we got that mothership and alien in flight, and that's a pretty good one. That's a clean frame. I'm not seeing any muck in there. Of course I wish this was at night. Of course I wish there was a star field behind the ship. Of course I wish there was a moon in there somewhere. And of course I wish that alien did have what would be its left arm, if I'm seeing that correctly. Its left arm extended. We have one arm that's kind of stacked up with the actual torso. We don't like that. But otherwise, great shot. Great shot. This one didn't work out. We have a bloody lens. Terrible pose on that alien. And we only really have a sliver of that alien. I'm going to keep calling it the mothership. And if that's not correct, forgive me. But I'll call it the mothership just for simplicity's sake, I guess. Not a good shot, though. We'll delete that one. That's a good pose. That's the kind of pose that we're looking for. All of the limbs clearly visible. Makes it read very well in the frame. But blood on that bottom left corner. 3 out of 5 stars. 3 out of 5 stars. The steak was exquisite. And the service was great, but parking was subpar. 3 out of 5 stars. A little unbalanced of a frame too. I would wish that alien was actually closer to that highlight cloud area on the right side of the frame, as opposed to a little bit more center punched as it is here. With that darker clouds as its background. We can delete that one too. I'll keep this one. That one's great. And then we do have plenty of room, so I guess that's all we need to do with that edit session. And then the only thing I wanted to do, we have plenty of MERVs built. Did I put... Oh, dude, this guy's sharing serendipity. Only 1 star, but that's fine. Better crits. I keep telling myself to put a little bit more charisma on my character, because I think it kind of makes me look like a dick. Oh, that guy left. Oh, 1 person left. But both the guys that are sharing perk cards did not leave. Penta, man. Dude, that's the guy that joined me at the beginning. That's fine. Oh, look, they're checking out my store. Did you guys buy anything? I don't really have any weapons there. Savage Stoner. 362. Awesome. Anyway, next thing I wanted to do was I wanted to play around with this missile launcher that I got. I do have a good 2-shot missile launcher, and 2-shot explosive weapons tend to launch enemies much better than the single-shot variants, but Vampire is also a very good affix to have during our excursions. That was actually the first weapon that we were using. The first grenade launcher that I used was a Vampire's grenade launcher, and it did work really well. Definitely helps out with survivability. But let's augment. I want to augment this rocket launcher. We did play around with the Hellstorm rocket launcher, but that did not fly enemies as well. And I'm curious if this rocket launcher does any better. So let's check that out. We'll go to the Mostly Hinton camera shop to augment this guy real quick. Anybody else having any fun beverages this evening? Oh, dude, we can go do guided meditation, maybe. I'll go do guided meditation, maybe. Although maybe it's a good idea between the main event on the hour. It might be a good idea to actually go frequent or go visit one of our frequent spots, so we can get some actual standard type photography done. Okay, so we want quad barrel, of course. Targeting computer, no. We do not want targeting computer, because that will not allow us to target the leg which is what actually is going to eject that NPC into the air. So I will stick with... I do... If you know what the good side of a night vision scope is versus a regular scope, please let me know, because I don't... I mean, I guess visibility during night would make sense, but I'm going to be using VATS, so it doesn't... If there's anything other than just the higher visibility when it's nighttime, I don't understand why you would want that. And if you do know, let me know. Better accuracy. Accuracy's good. Accuracy equates to VATS hit chance. So, whoops. I need to go into level 5 gunsmith to add those last couple mods to our weapon. So we need regular scope. Targeting computer is amazing. Standard playthrough, I would use the targeting computer, but right now we want the added accuracy and the ability to target the leg and the ability. Have you seen those people that like they talk and they have this like hand thing? They're pointing up. It's like very intense. And I'm sure it's some sort of power play. Range. I think I'll keep the range versus the stabilizer. Because range also equates... Well, I'm actually not 100% sure if range equates to VATS accuracy as much as accuracy does. So I'm actually going to keep the stabilizer off. I'll keep a standard muzzle on there. Also helps us out with our weight, because I do not like too much weight on my weapons. Dream roll on armor would be like a full weapon weight reduction. And I only have, I think, like one piece. There's ammo weight, which does nothing. Ammo weight reduction on armor doesn't stack with any of the ammo weight reduction perks, which is kind of a bummer. So if you don't have a full set of ammo weight reduction, which I would probably prefer, obviously, it's like kind of useless, because like I have one ammo weight reduction armor set or armor piece, and that is it's basically a useless affix. But the reason I like this piece of armor is because it has the intelligence affix on top of unyielding, which is what I'm going for. But weapon weight would be great. Let's go play around. What's up, dude? Savage Stoner! Dude, this guy... Hang on a second. Let's see if this guy's got... I'm gonna give this guy... Here, bro. You're gonna get a hunter's long coat. This is a pretty rare item, so let's give him that. And then let's give him the imposter sheep squatch outfit. Just to be generous. If you have either of those things, I'm sorry. They're level 29, so they shouldn't. Are they? Well, could be this person's alt. Oof, I wish he's using a double barrel shotgun. I wish I had like a good double barrel to give him as well. I think one of the most fun things about online video games is helping out other players. It's like it gives you a pretty cool sense of, yeah, I have no other double barrels on me. Dude. Oh, dude, they're both wearing the same outfit, bro. Oh, that's sweet. That's so cool. And you got a hunter's long coat. Okay, yeah, they're set up now. That's not like, it's not a drastic... I'm not helping those people out in terms of their, like, damage output or anything, but that's pretty cool. Oh, let's go finish Fly Swatter. We have 1 more minute to finish the event. Why not? Let's do it. Cool crew. Randomful, what's up, buddy? Yeah, I know. I don't... It's not that I don't look at the chat. It's just that I'm slow with it. So I apologize. POV Paul doesn't look at chat. Yeah. Don't make me laugh, dude. You give me hiccups again. How's it going, buddy? Oh shit, I have 10 seconds. Hang on, dude. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do this. There's no way. Yeah, there's no way. This is where a targeting computer would really help out. Although I don't have any missiles, so completely useless. I also didn't even have demolition expert equipped. Hang on, we have to build missiles too. If I'm gonna use that weapon, if we're gonna test out if we can fly guys with this weapon, gotta have. Yeah, yeah, I know I failed. Thank you. I actually do get kind of a sinking feeling in my stomach when I see that failed event emoji. I guess is that an emoji? The graphic. When I went to sleep last night at 4 a.m., woke up for school at 7:30. Just woke up. Yep, 2-hour nap. Yep. Don't even remember going to bed. Hey, you know what? Sometimes, you know, your body doesn't need sleep as much. If you feel good, maybe you didn't need as much sleep. You know what I mean? And that's totally fine. And if you do need more sleep, you'll catch up on it during the weekend, right? As long as you did. Wait, you said you had a. Didn't you say you had a test? Random full. Did you have a test today? Is that today or is that last week? Forgive me for forgetting the timelines. But if it was either way, I hope you did well on your test. I had a sleep study last night and they woke me up at 5 a.m. Oh, schnitzel. Dude, you did a sleep study? There's like no way I'd go into a sleep study and then I'd be like, I can't. This is even more difficult. Yeah, Gary. It's like even more difficult to sleep now. Wait, last week was test was last week. Okay. Today was half day. Okay. Good. That's right. You said you might not get sleep, but it's going to be okay because of the half day. That is correct. I remember where all the redeems. Well, we got one. Let's see. I'll throw one out there. I need to learn the redeems better. In fact, here's what we'll do. Maybe on the Discord we'll do like a secret menu list, and then it'll be easier to come across those, perhaps. I don't even know them all. I do not even know any of them. Yeah, they're pinned. Oh, they're pinned? See, I don't even know that. Oblivious Mosi Hanton. Thank you. I only do the Jean-Claude, dude. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that clip is like so famous with me and my friends. Because they're selling a camera on that particular infomercial, the sell channel or whatever, the shopping channel. I only know some. Yeah, hey, I only know one. And that's Jean-Claude. Because Jean-Claude is my dude. I got on this Jean-Claude Van Damme movie kick because they had several Jean-Claude movies on Netflix for like a minute. I haven't checked back how many they still have, but I watched quite a few Jean-Claude movies back to back. And while they're not necessarily the best movies, it's actually pretty fun. Yeah, Redeem Horse. Yeah, that should work. Did that not work? The horse should work.
Look at
there you go.
that
Yeah.
horse.
Oh, it's look at that. See, that's the thing. I don't know the actual, I do not know all the verbiage myself. Did we miss the public event? That's fine. We're going to get into the alien invasion event in about 10 minutes. So for that 10-minute period, let's go check if this weapon is actually going to launch people the way we want them to be launched. Did all my food buffs already kind of disappear? Jesus, all these things last not long enough. Yeah, let's go head somewhere. What time is it as well? It's the PM. We're in the PM. Okay, so we might get some good moon shots. I'm not going to go anywhere that we love to shoot. Let's go somewhere where we're not we're not that excited about shooting, just so I don't mess up anything here. But it still has to be somewhere. You know what? Okay, North Cutthroat, Sludge Hole, no. Ammo Dump, no. Skullbone Vantage. What spot is that? If I could memorize what all these spots were, it'd be a lot better, but I cannot. I cannot. You're not stupid. No, you are not stupid, first of all. But maybe you forgot something. No big deal. I think I took a nap with my glasses on because I can't find them. Maybe they're under your pillow. In that case, I do wear, Paul fact, I do wear contact lenses, and I would wear glasses as well if I weren't wearing contacts. So, Paul fact, I hate things you found them. Yeah, were they under the pillow? Was I right? That'd be pretty incredible. Okay, first test of the rocket launcher to launch people. Let's get to this vantage point up here. Who have we got? Yeah, see, that doesn't launch, guys. It's the same, and we have a 2-star legendary. I won't. Shit. Well, let's. Maybe if we hit them with all 4 of the rockets. One. Oh, well, we gotta reload. Why did I just reload again? No. Yeah, rocket launcher just doesn't work. Ooh. Yeah, it just doesn't work. It's the same thing with the Hellfire rocket launcher. We tried that. I got an amazing roll on a 2-shot Hellfire rocket launcher. Naps kind of feel like a power. Oh, yeah, do for sure. I think, is it a Dragon Ball Z episode? There's like a Dragon Ball Z episode. I think it's Dragon Ball Z. Not gonna be able to tell you what episode it is or what characters I'm talking about. But there's like an episode where it's like a younger child-like character is doing some kind of event. Like some kind of event. Cool, Todd. Some kind of... By the way, we're gonna merge some of these fools right now. It's like this younger character is doing some kind of event. It's like some kind of a challenge, some sort of like an obstacle course type challenge. And I know some of my friends here are better at the Dragon Ball Z stuff than I am. Thank you, Johnny Boy. But like this little younger kid is doing these Dragon Ball Z type event types. Did they bounce off the tree? They bounced off the tree. And in the middle of the event, he's like, I'm tired. I'm going to take a little nap. And then whoever his trainer is like, yeah, power naps. Power naps are so important. Power naps are so good. I'm Termin of Power. Is that what you're talking about? Is that it? Ignorant coming to the rescue? Is that what I'm talking about? It's like a younger kid, and then like his mom, I want to say it's like his mom is like, oh yeah, power naps. Power naps are so important. Power naps are so useful. Oh, cat naps. Let me say cat naps. That would probably make sense, because that would be if cats are involved. Ooh, a little quick snap. Another one. Yeah, a little bit of a horizon shot. What's that in the background? Is that Arctos? Oh, that's Arctos, dude. We got Arctos Pharma. Sweet. A little bit of Landview Lighthouse. And what would that be? Some sort of it's just one of those little radio towers. Probably relay tower. Oh, I should have known. It was relay tower HNB112. I think that might be what... Again, not the best... Oh, here's our statues. This is called a statuary. A group of statues And I did not know this until we shot that sweet shot of these last 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago now? I shot one shot of these things, and I did look up what a group of statues was called because I did not know, ignoramus that I am. But a group of statues is called a statuary, or a collection of statues called a statuary. So this is a petrified corpse statuary, if you want to call those statues. I guess, I mean, they call them corpses, so maybe I'm taking some liberty in calling them statuary, but I'm going to continue to do so until someone contradicts me and argues a much better point. Oh, there's that legendary. I'm glad I remembered to grab that. Now, after the legendary surplus a couple weeks ago, I am full out of legendaries to trade in for script, so I'll take all that I can get. Also going to take as many firecap berries as I can get because I need to make some more berry mentats for my general standard playthroughs. Okay, so again, I was scouting for corpses to try to get a good statuary shot. Vocab word of the night, statuary shot. Because we can get a cool statuary shot. Plus, there's this lower ledge right here, allows us to maybe get a good moon frame with the statuary, perhaps. And these corpses over here are far away enough to not be detrimental to the health of those statues, because those will crumble pretty quick. So we'll have our pro snipe camera ready. We got the Merv at the ready, and then we're gonna launch this fool right here. Hopefully over towards that statuary. The one that we got that was 2 weeks ago now. The one statuary shot was pretty incredible. And I do not expect to have that kind of magic happen, but you never know.
Horse.
Yeah, thank you, Brandon. Thank you. Oh shit, he went way too fast. He's like way too fast. It's okay. I think there's one more guy, although we probably launched him with that same Merv. No. Oh yeah. It's kind of crazy. Like, that guy was pretty close to this particular corpse. I can't believe that this one didn't fly further, and I'm gonna say that's because Todd Howard has granted me some kind of immunity. I wouldn't mind a skeleton in there as well, but we'll see. Okay, so again, corpse. Try to get this Merv aimed properly to fly right towards that statuary. Oh, so you know that corpse is just kind of dug in. Are you stuck on the ground, buddy? You can help him out if he is. There he goes. Oh, perfect, dude. Oh, not perfect at all. Maybe a cool close-up. That felt like that was a good trajectory, but it did not work out. It was almost. It just felt a little short. What I should have done is I should have posted up here and gotten something like this. Although those statues do not stand out any way against that background, because they just blend right in. So that actually might not have been great, but we could also maybe fly. We can fly this person from down here. Don't second guess the power of the Merv. You know what I mean? Oh, there they go. Okay. And invaders popped again, so we're gonna have to jump back into that in a second. Hang on, though. We got. Okay, well, they're not going back up there, but we got them down here. So let's... And here's what I would also love. Just like we were trying to accomplish... just like we were trying to accomplish a shot of the alien flying with the mothership, or the alien spacecraft, whatever, in the frame, I would love a long, distant shot of the alien spacecraft in flight with a body flying somewhere around it or in the frame with it. And here's what we're going to do. Let's go check if we can even visualize, or at least if the alien spacecraft renders from a good distance. Because I've never seen it except when I am in the exact same location as the actual spacecraft. So it's down here in the Cranberry Bog. Let's jump to the NAR repair yard, because that's kind of close. It's not too far. And we'll see if that actually even renders from that distance. I think that's a good first chance, or first attempt. But you know what? We still have this guy, so we're going to MIRV him first. MIRV first. Alien questions later. Oh, no. Nope. Pretty much nothing there. You got to get them above the horizon. And you know what? The most picturesque subject would have been these beautiful ventilation towers or exhaust towers. Cooling towers? What am I thinking of? The cooling tower? I think cooling tower would make most sense. But I would love those smokestacks in the frame like this with a picture, or with a body in flight on that top left side. We'll get it. Nuclear towers. Yeah, we'll call them nuclear towers. Magically teleported back. Anything with the power stations in the frame, although this isn't the best angle on them. Anyway, let's go check if we can see that alien spacecraft from a distance first. We're going to, again, go to the NAR. It's a pretty gnarly spot. The NAR. Okay, drink a bunch of water. Streamlabs didn't even suggest it yet? The lab. Oh shit, I think it's two factions that are friendly with fighting each other, so there's nothing I can do. Raiders versus... Here's what we can do. Let's do this really quick. Let's do a quick flip. I have been slowly shooting some cool video stuff while we're here on the stream. So let's do some like cool action shots. Look at these really... I'm gonna stand as close as I can to this person and shoot him with a machine gun and a shotgun. That just looks silly at that distance. Maybe we can get like this guy going up the stairs. Dude, watch this. Elevated shot. This is the shot right here, dude. Dude! That guy just reloaded that assault rifle behind their back. I'll have you know, I have it on camera. Wait, hang on a second. We gotta go longer focal length here for this shot. Look at this, dude. Hey, why'd you go down the stairs again? Everybody knows an elevated position is tactically advantageous. Here we go. Here's the shot. Maybe? No. Tell you what, the Raiders are winning here. That's some great AI. Well, let me tell you. I've seen some AI in my day, and that's some good AI. No, I don't think any of those clips are going to be good. But yeah, alien spacecraft, you cannot see it from this distance. Kind of a bummer. So we can't get any long-range shots of that actual spacecraft above the invasion zone. That's okay. Whatever. I always thought you were on PC. Oh, I'm PS5. Yeah, PS5 person right now. We have been, my buddy Paxmore and Gary have been trying to get me into the PC game, and I do plan, we have been discussing building a PC, and I will always wait as long as possible. Oh shit, whoops. Oh no. Save me. Oh, you guys saw me. Save me. Oh, yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Was my health really low? I swear sometimes I take much more damage from explosives than other times. Here's a grouping of aliens. Also, let's do this, dude. Now that we have plenty of people playing this event, we can do some actual cool portraits while we're hidden. I love these alien shots. One. Let's get all three of these guys. Let's get where's a P player character in here as well. Oh, look at all those aliens, dude. 4 of them clumped up like that. I want to get their muzzle flashes going on. Oh, dude, look at this guy. Oh. Oh. I didn't even see what that shot looked like. That was too complicated. Okay, we can get let's merv some of these guys. You got so many guys on the ground. Merv potential for sure. That guy just became a bunch of chunks.
Johnny boy!
Yeah, thank you, Gary.
That brought down the force field on the brainwave site.
Is that the right one? Kappa? We're on Kappa?
1 down. 2 more to go.
Okay, okay. I thought we were further ahead than we were. Tell you what, these freaking aliens are gonna get further ahead in the sky. If we merv them right. I don't do. Oh, they merv. Here we go. Close up. Might be okay. Stand back, my friend. I don't think you can really fly the invaders as well. Well, that could kind of went kind of far. At least not with the grenade launcher. Maybe merving them. Power armor, which, I mean, the alien invaders are essentially in, they're in, like, alien power armor, which, yes, please give me the, your phone's at 1%. Charge it! No! Hey, if your battery dies and I don't see you, have a good weekend, my friend. Tell you what, you deserve it. Ooh, 4 brain fungus. So we got a verdant season going on in the bog here. Verdant season in the bog. Let's see if we can fly this invader. Ah, hard to tell. No, his body's still there. So yeah, if we're gonna fly an invader, it's gotta be a merv. It's. See, even that didn't really fly him very much. I didn't see him move. Yeah, those invaders, again, they're in like a power armor type suit. Okay, we got the general coming down. Oh wait, no, we're in this. What am I talking about? Again, I was like one step ahead of everything that's happening. Let's get some shots of these guys. Here we go. Over the shoulders. I love over the shoulders. Hit him. Get him, dude. Oh, dude, this guy's using a crossbow. What a badass. Oh, face off with the Kappa. Oh, hit him, dude. Hit him. You want your portrait? I know you do. We're gonna do a review on these. I shoot so much during these chaotic events. We gotta do a review before we move on. Damn, dude, we actually should hurry up. 4 minutes. 4 minutes 40. Oh, nice, I did it. Ooh. Here we go. Alien. Sun. Oh. The sun is right there. I saw it peeking through for a second, I thought. Yeah, you can kind of see the lighting effect, but you can't really see the actual sun itself. Oh well. Again, they add like some kind of a unique sky, atmospheric, environmental, weather type effect while this is happening. So it makes for a unique type of shooting experience. Oh no, dude! See, that's what I'm saying. Is like, what? Why did I take so much damage? Right? Oh, actually, I do know why I took so much damage. Okay, first of all, I learned recently. I didn't know that. I knew that self-harm with explosives was not diminished by any of the reduced explosive damage armor effects or perks, which I use both. I use both fireproof for less explosive damage, and then I also use a dense armor mod for even more explosive resistance. But I did not know that that actually does not count against personal damage, self-harm damage, until recently, and that makes a lot more sense. I thought it was just kind of a bug going on, and that sometimes I was taking more damage than I should. But also, critical hits with explosives are extremely gnarly because explosive damage has an extremely high damage output to begin with, and then on top of that, the critical hit is going to do double damage. And again, if you have no protection over the original explosive damage, you're screwed in quite a extreme way with any kind of critical explosive damage. And that actually makes a lot more sense knowing that with what I've been doing. Look at this alien right here, by the way, stuck in this tree. I don't know why this is more important to me than the actual event right now. But that's just because I'm a photographer. Look at this guy. What is he doing? Let me turn on my Pip-Boy light, add a little bit more illumination. Just like stuck in that tree. Take that shot. Why not? Okay. Sorry, everybody. Oh, shit. I'll save this guy's life in recompense for what I just did. There you go, Johnny Firebird. Wait. No, that guy's name was Aurora. Good job, everybody. Good freaking job. Claim this as alien area for myself. Not aliens. Okay, let's grab that legendary. I think I got a hit on that guy. Or at least I was in proximity to the legendary enemy that would drop. Sweet item. Although, wait. You know, I got it. Regenerating. Okay. I'll take it. It's going to be script fodder, but that's fine. I'll take it. And then, yeah, dude, the general just got banned. Thank you, Johnny. Speak the truth here. Okay, yeah, sorry. Missed a couple things. That was a very intense little thing. Also, we got a rebuff in a second. Let's do this. I'm going to rest, and then I'm going to get well-tuned. And then let's check chat. Okay, check chat. I'm so sorry. They're called power plants. Yeah, right, exactly. On PS5, yep. Maybe since RTX 4090 is coming out soon, you should get it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The longer I wait, the more powerful my machine will be, because all the individual components are going to just get better and better. Then you'll have to get Spelunky 2. Oh, we are definitely doing Spelunky 2. We are definitely doing Spelunky 2. I'm just in, I'm slow. I gotta get back on track with, or I just have to move down the tracks. currently I'm like sitting on the tracks. I'm on the tracks. It's not that I'm off track. I'm on track. It's just that I'm slow. My locomotion is not that quick. Phone at 1%. Yeah, charge that phone, man. Back on PC. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Welcome back. We're going to do a quick review. Let's review what we shot because I know I got quite a few pictures in there. We'll make that happen really quick. Okay, we got our little buffs. I'll do a review first, and then we'll re-up on our food buffs, even though I know I have a very limited amount. This is what happens on Fridays, is like I don't have time. I really do not have time during the week to do a good food stuff harvest. So usually Saturday ends up being like a good food stuff harvest because like I end up again woefully low on my food stuffs, my food buff stuffs. So tomorrow I'll just be chilling and cruising, which by the way I absolutely love collecting random plants and stuff for food. I so badly want the adult Happy Meal. It looks kind of good. Whoa, adult Happy Meal? Hang on, dude. Did we just get a DoorDash recommendation for later? Adult Happy Meal? McDonald's brings back Halloween Happy Meal pails in time for trick-or-treating, but it's not just for candy anymore. So says BusinessInsider.com 7 hours ago. What is an adult Happy Meal at McDonald's? This is what people also ask. Customers who order the meal will get either a Big Mac, dude. Big Mac or 10-piece McNugget, medium fries, medium drink, and a random figurine toy, all packed inside a special box. Figurine is either a Grimace, Hamburglar, Birdie, or the new Cactus Buddy. I'll be going for that Cactus Buddy just because the Cactor, the closest thing to a Cactar, which Cactars are pretty cool. All in an updated style with 4 eyes inspired by the Cactus brand. There's a brand? Cactus? McDonald's Adult Happy Meal sold out. Of course they're going to sell out, dude. Some McDonald's locations say they've run out of toys and boxes. Oh, I'm going to check this out. Yeah. Gotta catch them all, dude. I want all those now. Thanks for the heads up. Try to convince my girlfriend to get McDonald's with me. That might not happen. I'm happy to get fast food. And my girlfriend would prefer a higher quality type food, which is great. I don't mind that, but it's like, I mean, if you crave McDonald's or you crave Taco Bell, it's like very few things can meet those expectations. Anyway, that's sweet. Maybe if it's possible, maybe I'll DoorDash something. It's Friday. I try to do something fun on Friday or Saturday, which I know I'll do something fun tomorrow. Me and my girlfriend have been watching. We started watching the entire Harry Potter movie series as the kickoff to the October months. And we get to finish the series. We just did Deathly Hallows Part 1. Let's see, what day was that? On Wednesday? On Wednesday, yeah. Wednesday we watched Deathly Hallows Part 1. And so we only have Deathly Hallows Part 2 to go. I gotta put this... Yeah, this Vampire's Missile Launcher. We don't need that. Put that back in the stash. Put all this stuff in the stash. Anyway, so Deathly Hollows Part 2 over a couple Big Macs. Oh, doesn't sound too bad. Doesn't sound too bad to me. I also really love this water tower. I feel like we've used this once or twice in the past, or at least water towers like this in the past. We'll see. Okay, we're between, like I said, we're between, do we want to do Moonshine Jamboree? This is a really cool event. It's just so much chaos. But that's also kind of the point of what we're doing tonight, so it does make a lot of sense. We already have one person there. My fear is that somebody's going to use a lunchbox. And the problem, one of the reasons actually that public play is kind of frustrating is that if you use a lunchbox, you have the potential of getting a specific perk called Confetti Mess. And Confetti Mess makes the enemies explode into a bunch of little pieces. And as we are trying to launch fully intact NPCs into the air, having them explode like that actually ruins the opportunity. So public play can actually endanger us in that regard, but at the same time, during the public events, we can shoot things other than enemies in flight. We can actually just do combat photos, which are very, very cool. I've gotten some pretty sweet combat photos, and I like shooting those. But either way, we can food buff. No matter what, we can food buff back up. No point in weakening ourselves in terms of food buffs. I should have used the steeped potato flour. But that's fine. We'll save that for next time. I have no steeped anything. That's a bummer. Ooh, I have, wait, did I do company tea? At least we have company tea. Don't even have company tea? Hang on, I think I can make a couple company tea before we jump into that event. AP refresh is probably one of the more important buffs. What do I need? Oh, I need Nuka-Cola, don't I? Yes, I do. Fuck. Okay, so in that case, what am I doing? In that case, maybe corn soup. We'll just do corn soup in lieu. I only have one boiled water anyway. We'll do corn soup in lieu of company tea. At least we get a little bit of AP refresh. Any little bit helps. Ooh, dark modus, bro. Welcome to the team. Yeah, let's do corn soup, and then I might have to go pick some more corn or do so. It's corn. It's got the buffs. Yeah, let's go do moonshine, and then we'll do combat type. I'm not gonna fly people here. Maybe we'll just do strict combat photography. And there's enough people here that hopefully it won't be too frustrating. I also should swap to Funky Duds legendary perk so that we're not taking too much poison damage. You know what I mean? I do love this event. I do really love this event. I very, very, very much enjoy... I love the robots.
I do love a good moonshine jamboree.
Yeah, you do. I love you, my friend. I love the way this guy speaks, and I love his little quotes. Oh yeah, Funky Duds. Let's put Funky Duds on. We're not going to use follow through at all because you pretty much, I don't think it's possible to sneak. It's like scripted that you go straight into danger on this event. Try not to shoot each other. Love this guy, dude. You don't see angry, sizable salamanders do that every day. Yeah, dude, I will fill everything I might even have some on me. Do I have any salamander venom? Did I not put any in there? Guess not. I thought I had some. No, I do not. That stuff does spoil really fast, and I'm not sure if it's actually... not sure if it's actually... Oh, dude, look at this! Where'd they go? Oh, there they are. Okay. They're going right towards the sunset, though. Oh, no, they're gone, dude. I should have had the 200mm lens on. Excuse me? Excuse me, Gulper? Are you threatening me? Dude, Gulper between the freaking power lines. Okay. So I'm gonna focus on actual... I should focus on combat photography, but it actually doesn't seem like... See, like that, I took such an extreme amount of damage right there. I don't quite understand. Because it's like... And that must have been a critical... It must have been a critical hit that did that to me. Oh, I got you, pal. Pink Panther 999. You got this. Atta boy. What's that in flight, dude? Gulper chunk. Oh, look at those light rays. Utilize some of those. Okay, I know I said I wasn't gonna fly, guys, but when you get a sweet looking lighting effect like that, I mean, you gotta pop some photos. You gotta pop some pro snaps. Back off a little bit. Jump up here. Elevated position. Always helpful. Yeah. That's my favorite quote, dude. Was that a Gulper head? Yeah, I think that was a Gulper head with the sunset. Oh, I'm gonna love that one. Okay, my friends, prepare for wave 2. Let's grab some acidic Gulper venom and pop that in the freaking thing. Remind everybody that that's what we're here for. Oh no, this guy's got it under control. We're good. Y'all are
Keep filling it with venom now.
quite pleasurable. Quite pleasurable, my man. See if this Gulper flies right here. Nope. Keep up the fine work. This guy's gonna fly. Atta boy. Dude, Gulper sunset shot. Spin around. Boom. Whoa. Did you see that they like hit a wall or something in the distance and then kind of their movement was arrested? Dude, Merv is the way to go with these guys. Gulpers are basically... It's like you're going to get a Merv shot or you're not getting that Gulper at all. That's what I've learned. Also, here, you know what? I don't want to be a dick. Like I said, let's try to go for some action shots. Let's have... I'm going to have my standard fixer equipped. And then I'm going to alternate and try to get some cool shots. Like, look at this guy, dude. This guy's badass standing up here. Here, let's do this. We're usually looking at the other perspective, over the shoulder. We want to get some actual action. Maybe we'll get some opposite. Let's do the reverse. We're usually doing over the shoulder looking at the NPC. Let's try to get some reverse of the player character firing upon the NPC if we can. Like this Gulper right here, perhaps. Ah! Gulper! Oh, Savage Stoner left my team. Come on, man. using a shredder's tearing it up, dude. Dark Modus tearing it up. Get this guy. Yeah, see, everybody has things. This is if there's enough people at the event, I do not feel bad at all. Just kind of taking advantage of photographic opportunities. Hope that's okay, everybody. Okay, let's fill. Let's pop some more acidic gulper venom in here. Need 4 more and we can complete this, or at least complete the optional. Ooh, you know what? That actually could be kind of fun, dude. I got you, Scotty. No, dude! Stay alive! Stay alive! No! Bro, that poison, that's why I put on Funky Duds. You're not surviving this thing without Funky Duds, or at least a heavy amount of poison resistance on your armor set. Okay, this guy's, I like this guy staying on top of this thing, dude. Maybe that was a decent shot. Get this, okay, here we got some melee.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh God, Harold.
Ow! Ooh. I felt like the pose on that guy looked pretty good. Okay, let's do some damage. We need 2 more acidic gulper venoms and we can finish our quota. Let's take care of that right now before we take any more photographs. Oh, and this guy's got it. You got it. No. I drink your milkshake. We drink each other's milkshakes. Offer that up. Submitted for your approval. Did everybody leave my... Oh, shit. Everybody left my team because they're like, bro. Why are you taking photos? Dude, this guy is just ripping things up with that shredder. Very fitting. Very fitting in terms of the terminology of that weapon. Hang on. Oh, nothing was really happening in the foreground, but those 2 people up there are pretty sweet. Pink Panther passed. Sorry, Pinky. Okay, prepare for wave 4. We are prepared. Hang on. What's up, Dominican? Dominican 280. Thanks for jumping in, buddy. Stuck in the moon for at least 2 more days. Kryptonite meteorite. 3 doors down. Kryptonite. Hopefully I'll fly. Well, I'll send some enemies up into the moon to join you. Maybe you'll have some company at least. In that regard, I would hope. Oh my goodness! Look at this guy with the freaking flaming chainsaw. So they just added legendary. Get him! Get this guy, dude. I want to get a good flaming chainsaw shot. Oh. I'm gonna have to just shoot with this guy. Get these 2. Get them. Dude, Johnny boy. Johnny Firebird is tearing it up. Oh, did that work out? I think I was inside that gulper body. Also, am I even taking photos? No, because we're full. Okay. So every single one of those photos that I just took are not even... I should have checked that earlier. Okay, Alien. Let's just finish this event and then we'll do a review. We have 20 more seconds. So much going on. You know what? What's frustrating is that I don't notice... Yeah, Johnny Boy. I don't even notice because that alert is in the top left corner of the frame and it goes by so fast, it's kind of hard to notice when it tells you you can't take any more photos. And I do wish that either that alert was in the center of the frame or it just wouldn't allow you to even take a picture. Because we just shot that whole event and none of those photos that I took are going to be available. Well, we took a couple of these gulper shots, but then we missed pretty much every single other one. Kind of a bummer. And both these ones that we did get were total garbage. Gulper with those power lines, that's okay. Delete this, delete this. Alien stuck in tree, nah. Alien in flight, that's actually not terrible. That's a good pose. And we have some of those little, I should know what those plants are called, but I do not. I wonder if there is a real meteoroid rock kryptonite. Well, you get the meteoroid, radioactive inducing object for your camp during the alien event here. So that's cool. That's pretty fun. But yeah, it's probably kryptonite. I'd call it a kryptonite. Ultracite. Ultracite is the kryptonite of the Fallout universe for scorched enemies, I guess, is how I would put it. Okay, so we'll save this alien shot. Let's do a quick review. Okay, this shot actually could have been really cool if I had panned to the right and down just a little bit. I'm cropping out that player character on the right side of the screen with the Gauss rifle. And the player character with the flamethrower on the bottom left side, first of all, is not being illuminated by the muzzle flash from that flamethrower, which would be ideal because that would have added a nice bright highlight to their, or at least a nice bright key light to their face, their frontal area. But the composition here is just totally off. Again, all I had to do is pan to the right and tilt down a little bit, and actually would have held all of those interesting elements in the frame. But alas, it was a failure. Delete that one. This one's good. Decent alien in flight. I'll save that one. No, this one kind of same thing. Could have panned to the right quite a bit. No. This one is a no. 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 No, 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 no. Almost a good alien close-up in flight shot, but no. Dude, what the hell is that? What the hell? It looks like a balloon or something? Obviously, this was taken like right at the peak moment of some kind of explosion. What the hell is that bubble? Dark Modus left. What the hell, Dark Modus? Everybody left my team. Okay, you went to other... That's okay. You want to go to other teams? That's okay. I'm not going to force people. I don't want people to be on my team. You don't want to be on my team? You don't want to be on my team? That's okay. That's okay. I understand. I understand very well. It's probably because I'm running around taking pictures and using explosives, like two of the most frustrating... Again, this is why this is... What we do here is not well suited for the public consumption. The ingestion of the standard populace. And that is okay. Anything wrong with that? No. Is it frustrating and annoying? Maybe a little bit. Not gonna let it get to me. Of course not. Of course not. Now, here's what we have to do, though. Let's reduce our over-encumbrance by cooking up some of these amazing meats that we've got. I get a lot of EXP from my gulper slurries. Look at that, 800 EXP. 400 EXP. It's not quite as much as I would have if we were maximizing our EXP gain, which we do not go for while we're streaming. Different build here, my friends. Anyway, getting rid of some weight. Let's actually drop all of that cooked meat that we just made, because that's just going to weigh us down quite a bit. Oh, stack weight. I was like, why isn't that popping up in the right orientation? Yeah, gold per slurry, 15 pounds. No thanks. Spoiled meat. Okay, that looks good. We're still pretty healthy with the amount of weight we have, although we haven't even stored any of our stuff that we got. Somebody has a tent here already. And then let's go shoot that next public event, since that's kind of what we're doing. Did we finish the review? We got through all those photos, right? Did we get through all those photos? No, we did not. Yeah, I still don't know what the hell that is. I think that might be like the siphon. I have to go back and scan the stream. I do not remember what that was. Like, what the hell is that object? That's the most cryptic looking image I've ever seen in this game, because like there's enough definition in whatever that is to make me question it, and I'm intrigued to find out what that is. We'll see. We shall see. I'm gonna save that just because I want to know what it is. I think that's just the siphon, and maybe that might be part of the like damaging effect coming out of the siphon. I seriously, I cannot tell. I gotta go back and look. This one's terrible. Delete that one. That's actually not a bad little duo shot from those aliens. But ideally we have them because they are firing upon somebody, and we really want those muzzle flashes going off, because their little space helmets kind of obscure their faces, and when they actually are firing and the illumination is hitting their face, you can really see the expression on their face and the detail in their face. But that's not a bad shot. I'll keep this one. It feels pretty well balanced. I actually really do like the way the first alien on the right side is the largest, and it's stepping back to the smaller alien in the back, and then the siphon just behind him. So I'll save that one. This is a total piece of garbage shot. This one's garbage. Bad pose. The sky looks okay. Good clouds, or decent clouds. Good stars. And that horizon's all right, but kind of crap. We'll delete that one. I do really like it when those hills kind of fall off into the background, and the atmosphere enhances the distance of those objects, but that pose is terrible. The sky looks devoid of all detail. Nothing interesting here. Deleted. Alien shot's okay. This shot's This shot's pretty mediocre. Pretty mediocre. I mean, those stars look okay. No, let's delete that one. What am I saying? It's a total piece of garbage. And then we got the alien flying around the mothership, or the spacecraft. Alien spacecraft. I'm going to try to get more of those, because we will do one more at 10 p.m. We'll do one more. We'll do one more of the alien invasion events. Let's go do tester metal. One person is at tester metal right now. 2 people are at Test Your Metal. See, that just makes me feel like a dick if I go there and I try to take photos. And of course, again, I'm like, I want to jump on a team. Well, you know what? I'm gonna jump on these people. If they want to kick me off, you can kick me off the team. You can kick me off the team, but I want those enhanced buffs. Now, see, one person already left. It's okay. It's probably coincidence, right? Why wouldn't you want to be on my team? Let's also bring down our health a little bit. I feel like I'm not quite at that 30% mark, which is where I want to be. Traditionally, I would be at a 20% health mark, but I don't want to be there because I will die way too fast. 4 people. Okay, let's go do this. We got our team leader there. At least we can shoot some cool photos of the people under my team. And my bet would be that they will kick enough ass to where I am not that important to the success of this event. But I will still be doing what I can to help out while I have the chance. Okay, but I do really want to shoot some cool photos. I do. That's what we're doing here. Get this guy. Somebody shoot this guy. Oh, that might be okay.
Now that we're warmed up, let's really show them what the gladiators can
Kill the
do.
iBot. I've never smacked the iBot with my camera. Let's do that. Ah, got him. What if okay, that's not okay. I'm too much of a dick. I'll try to help out. We want those caps. Why is the health not going down? What? Did we fuck it up? I guess we fucked it up. I wasn't watching the timer. Okay. Oh, that one actually felt like a decent shot. Get him, dudes. Get him, my dudes. Some of these Assaultrons. Love this oversight guy.
Let your guard down. The next round
Is that
will
a
be the toughest.
legendary? No. Emote for sure. Got to emote. It's just me and this one other guy. 2 people. It's like if everybody did it, we would have this done. Yeah, thank you. Okay, good job. Some people just kind of refuse to emote. You know, more power to you. Do what you will. Do what you will. I swear my friendly fire wasn't healing these guys the other day. It looks like it's working now. Okay. Get 'em, dudes. Damn, dude. Whoa.
Damn it!
Was that Pink Panther that just rocked that? I rocked that Assaultron like nobody's business. Okay, let's get some boss shots. Got these giant sentry bots that pop out. These are some extra cool shots. Get them, dudes. don't know how much of a fan I am of that legendary glow. Ooh. Oh, both of them in the frame. No, dude, I wanted to save that person. Oh, this guy's just gnarly. Monkey. I got you, Brotherhood Scout. Although, yeah, we finished it. Yeah, no need.
Back to Port Atlas to make our report.
Good job, people. Okay, we'll do a review. Again, not even sure if I ran out of camera space, camera roll space. Not sure yet. Let's look and find out. Find out. How's all my buffs and stuff? They're pretty low. Corn soup. Maybe we'll go pick some corn soup before our alien invasion event. Again, probably the most important, or one of the more important things, especially if we're using dodgy perk, which is going to reduce our damage intake by 30%, but that is at the expense of our action points. So you're going to want as much AP refresh as possible, but AP refresh, I mean, pretty much for anything, any reason, very, very, very helpful and useful. Action points are very, very important in this game. Yeah, let's go, like, grab some corn really quick. It's corn. It's got the buffs. I don't have any corn planted at my camera shop. I'd have corn planted at my main camp. Right now we have the camera shop active, so let's keep that going. And we'll head down. Actually, we won't go to Silva. Let's go somewhere more dangerous. We'll go to Cranberry Bog. Oh shit, and I have to remove squatters from the General Steakhouse. Might as well kill two birds with one stone. Head over there. Grab that daily quest. Grab those legendary script, and then we'll also grab some corn. And then we have 5 minutes before the next alien invasion event. Also, let's clear our camera roll really quick. Maybe we'll shoot some photos in here. Okay, dude, that shot's pretty cool. That's not bad. I kind of wish some of those people were separated. Like if the sentry bot was a little further back and those two friendly NPCs were a little bit more separated from each other. Not the worst view on the power armor clad ultrasight Gatling wielding player character. But it's just like a little bit too much clutter. Not a bad shot. Again, same player character. That person looks so badass. I do really like that that power armor skin. I forget what that one's called, but that looks really cool. Really cool, intricate power armor skin. But what they're shooting at, that player character looks badass, but the frame itself is terrible. Delete that one. Nothing but the backside of that sentry bot. That's bullshit. Bye-bye. No. No, 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 no. No. Bad shot. That's actually not too bad. Not the worst pose on that player character. And it's like almost an over shoulder from the sentry bot on the left side of the frame's perspective. And also the sentry bot on the left side is creating like a little frame on the left side, and the friendly NPC, the Brotherhood of Steel NPC on the right side of the frame is creating the other side of the frame. That could be cool, but they're like not in the frame enough to read as enemy or player character or a friendly NPC aiming towards any part of the frame. Also, we could probably omit the other sentry bot on the right side of the frame, even though I do like that red light beaming across from there to the left side. So we'll delete this one. Not important. I like that one. This shot's actually pretty sweet. I like that one. I don't know how crazy I am about the legendary flame that surrounds the legendary enemies. It's, in terms of the game, it's great. I do like to have the legendary enemies highlighted like that, in that way, so we can take note of them. But in these photos, I'm not 100% sure yet how I feel about it. It does look pretty cool. I kind of wish that the friendly NPCs battling were a little bit more separated. But maybe it also kind of emphasizes the sense of camaraderie between the two of them because they're so close together. I'll justify it like that in my own head. I'll save that one. Oh, this one was almost... This one's actually pretty cool. I think I caught it like either 1 second too early or 1 second too late, because the player character in the center of the frame... I could also... I mean, I could crop pretty much the entire right side of the frame out, like all of that flame across the right side up to where that Deathclaw gauntlet is being swung. I could crop all that out and all the relevant information would be there. I should have tilted up a little bit more and I should have panned to the left a little bit. And this shot could have been really cool. Or maybe just zoomed in, tilted up and panned to the left a little bit. That also could have helped out. But what I really wanted was that Deathclaw gauntlet that player character's using. I would like to see the arm that it's held on a little bit more extended out of the body, because right now it's being obscured by that flame a little bit too much, and it doesn't feel it's like disjointed from the actual player character. And had we seen the arm going back a little bit better, you actually would have felt like that was attached to the body, and right now it's hard to tell. I can tell because I know what's going on, but out of the context of knowing everything about this game, it's hard to read. Otherwise, pretty cool shot. I'll save that one for now. I think this is the shot where I was inside the robot, and that almost looks good. The power armor player character with the jetpack on top of that tube. You wouldn't want to put a player character on top of a tube, but that guy's standing in a pretty sweet little pose. And I love, I love the tracer fire bullet trail. When that ends up in the frame, it's absolutely magical. And that's a great little tracer beam going on. But, like, what are they firing at? What's happening? That little explosion is definitely one of the robots coming apart. But it's like, it doesn't read very well. And then we still have our same Deathclaw gauntlet wielding player character smashing something down there, but their pose is not the best. We can delete that one. And then we have our alien. Still very interested to know what the hell this thing is. I have no idea what the fuck that thing is. Until we look back at the actual stream video, I'll look back at that and try to figure out what that is. I have no idea what the hell that is. What the hell is that thing? I know that it's blown out because there was some sort of explosion, and that's just kind of overexposing the entirety of the frame, but what the hell is that? Is that one of the aliens' masks? Or their little space helmets? It's so hard to tell what that is. It reminds me of just like a random sketch. Like somebody sketched that. Like I've seen my buddies who are good at drawing sketch in a very similar style with like, high contrast, very low amount of lines to the actual image. I don't know idea. For sure. It's an alien? Is that an alien? Like, step back and look at it a little bit. Try to figure it out. I'm like really trying to see. Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll say it's an alien for now, but I'll save that image. And then we have 10 more shots. I do want to save some of these, so. Kaiju Carnage, my friend. Say hello to you. Okay, invaders popped, but first we're going to do. Should we do this? No, let's just go straight to invaders. I don't need the corn soup. Spent too long editing, I suppose. Funky Duds still on. That's good. Is one of my friends join me here? No. Okay, let's just go do invaders. Oh, I have one more piece of film. One more piece of film. It's funny because, like, if you can load an individual negative or an individual piece of film into the camera, that kind of would indicate that it's some sort of a sheet film. And that's definitely not the case because I'm seeing them load a 35mm cassette into the actual camera, so it doesn't make sense. You basically should not have anything less than the full amount of frames loaded at one time to make any sense, but I don't know. This game is like 100% realistic other than that, so I'm fine with it. You know? Plenty of film built. Okay. ProSnapCameraClub.com. And then we'll stick with our fixer. Again, I don't want to use any. I'll try not to use the explosives during the event. 3 people. It's okay. That number will grow, hopefully. Okay, this is the penultimate sip of the brew because we're going to wrap up probably after this event anyway. Yummy. And then we'll do our last cheers. Ooh, you know what I do have? I have this. Let's actually. I can collect these before the event actually starts. Let's try to wrap up this daily. Might as well. Right here and all. Just gotta grab a couple bombs. Grab a couple of bombs. Very simple. Also, we're kind of clearing the zone so that we don't have to worry about all these random enemies that are cluttering the space. And guess what? You never know. This is actually a great spot to look for legendaries. I find that there's like these robots very often appear as legendary. I have found. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, my AP refresh sucks. That's why we were going for that corn soup, but we messed it up. We messed up that opportunity. Okay, we gotta cook that. I need one more bomb though, and we can finish this little side quest. You know, it doesn't hurt to get this done. Actually gives all of the people on my team not only experience, but caps.
As you can see,
Currency.
our homeland is being attacked.
What are you saying, RoboBrain? Talking to me, pal?
Human brainwaves.
You threatening me,
Bring
pal?
down the draw out alien commanders.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Incoming energy pulses from the ciphers. The extraction of brainwaves.
Okay, camera at the ready? Yep. Loaded. Yep. Vampire fixer at the ready. Yep. Badass. Ooh, I got you, pal. Oh, dude. What? It bugs me when I can't save people, dude. Long lens. Get him, buddy. Nice. Okay, I got that one shot. Do some damage. Let's do a little damage, and then we'll shoot some more. Balancing out the being a total asshole and not helping out the event with being kind of helpful and doing at least a little something at the event. This is how I try to maintain balance. And yeah, should I be using my alien weapon? I probably should. What sucks is the alien disintegrator, which honestly that weapon should have a increased damage to aliens affixed to it, just like the Gulper Smacker does. The Gulper Smacker does way more damage to Gulpers. Alien weapons like really need to do additional damage to aliens. Because I very much enjoy using the event-specific weaponry, but this weapon it's so underpowered, or it feels so underpowered to me. And yeah, I know I'm using a vampire, but compared to oh, here we go. Shot. Didn't get it. Oh, here we go. Even better. Ooh. I like those doors, kind of like creating a little frame within the frame there. That was sweet. Break yourself, Kappa. Yeah, this weapon feels fine against the standard aliens, but then once you get into the higher tier with heavier armor enemies, it just does not do damage. And I know it has a larger clip to it, but I don't think that makes up for its lack of power. Pink Panther, where are you? Pink Panther's down. Where the hell? Oh, there he is. Oof. Sorry, buddy. It is very difficult to spot where people have fallen, I'll tell you that. See, look at how underpowered. Dude, I just used a full clip and it barely killed that guy. It's not cool. I did some damage. Let's do some action shots. There's enough people here that I can comfortably... Let's do some Pink Panther shots. You're badass, dude. Oh, hopefully I caught that right at a muzzle flash moment. Yeah, I do have Team Medic on so I can heal people in my proximity. Love that. Do some damage, help out a little bit. Let's grab... 9 more alien blaster rounds. That's fine. Generally, I just collect as much alien blaster ammo as I can, then I'll use that at the event, and then I'll say, okay, I did... That might be fun. I'm really liking this guy in the power armor, the Ultrasight Gatling. This is... It looks really cool. I'm gonna try to get more shots at this dude. And then, yeah, okay, we used our alien rifle. We exhausted our ammo. That's fine.
There are 2 commanders this time. Strategize accordingly.
guys. Wait, are you down? Everybody down, we're all good. Healing, where's my Pink Panther buddy? Give you some heals, my friend. Heals! Ah. Wow! Healing invaders have so much power, it's crazy. Oh, look out, dudes. Okay, one more. Where is he? Good job. Should have taken some shots in there. Should have taken some shots! Dude, one day we will build a drinking game
To take care of.
while we are photographing. That will be very fun. I would not expect the images to come out great in my inebriated state. No, we can still have fun. Okay, let's do some photos here. Dude, Kaiju Carnage is gonna tear shit up. That you're the Deathclaw Gauntlet. You and Pink, these people rock those melee weapons, which is not the easiest because they're very difficult type of weaponry to use with success. I mean, they're very powerful, no doubt, but the problem is that by the time you reach an enemy, anybody with a ranged type of weapon, get this guy, dude, turn around and get this guy. Yeah. Whoa! Face off! Oh! Dude, that face off shot might have been sweet. That might have been sweet. Felt pretty good to me. King Kaiju Carnage. Here we go. Kaiju, turn around! Sounds like, I don't know what to do now. Kaiju left me. Now we get to pass away very violently. Let's go find some friends. Get out of this zone. Long lens stuff. Ooh, he kind of walked right in front of me. Last second of that shot. Pink Panther, where you at, dude? I got you. Oh, heal Pink Panther, dude. I got you. Get this alien invader out of the way, and then where's that general, dude? Kaiju Carnage, no! Got him. Got him again. I got you again. Let's pop one of those. Let's get some shots of the general fighting. I'm just gonna shoot, dude. Try to get some good... Oh, I've reached max photos. How long have we been there? Dude, this limited camera roll... I literally... Here's how much this limited camera roll thing affects me. I literally had a dream where they increased the amount of photos you can have on your camera roll from 50 to 100. And I remember feeling the most extreme sense of relief. Wait, did we really fail that?
Or what they may use it for.
Oh, dudes, I'm sorry? I was not paying any attention I did not look at the timer at all. I will say that I'll blame myself. At least we got the legendary for the general, but I'll blame myself. That's why I don't like to dick around during public events, and I thought there was enough people there that it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But, dude, honestly, we needed like 30 more seconds. Look at this Blood Eagle fool. Let's launch this guy. Hang on, gotta
It's all shit.
repair this. He's trying to sneak. You're not the only sneaky one around here, my friend. I think I see that moon right there. Maybe we'll get this guy. Maybe we'll get this guy into the moon. Whoops. Nope. But yeah, during public play, it's pretty frustrating to, I got caught up on the tree. Pretty frustrating to try. I thought there was enough people here we wouldn't be dealing with that. Oh well. Sorry, team. Sorry, Kaiju. Sorry, Pink Panther. Sorry, Scotty. I mean, I did my best, and I'm gonna leave that dog be. I did my best. Let's check out some of those photos. How long were we actually maxed out on our camera roll? Who knows? Actually, looks like we got pretty far, because that was a general shot. Terrible, terrible image. Terrible. 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 Just the back of that power armor. This shot was almost really cool. That was almost sweet. I'll save that one for now. What? Dude, what is that? That is me taking a picture of the back of my camera, and that doesn't make any sense. But you know what? I like to deal with the impossible here. I don't like to deal with the probable. I like to deal with the impossible. And I guess I captured something that really should not be possible. I took a photo of the back of the camera that I'm shooting the photo with. I think that was worth the stream tonight by itself, personally. Yep. Hang loose. Hang loose. Deleted though. Bullshit shot. Almost a good over the shoulder. A little bit too wide. I could have zoomed in a little bit. I might have been at max focal length there. Not that great though. Delete that one. The player character on the left side of the frame looks great. Did not catch the moment of the muzzle flash, which really would have added to this, because you can see the impact of the bullets fired from the player character at that alien robot droid, but the impact flash or the muzzle flash would have been a lot better. Ideally on both sides. You want the impact flash, although I don't know if this person was using an explosive round. Maybe they were using explosive rounds, so the explosion effect on the enemy wouldn't have happened, but the muzzle flash on the player character could have happened, and we didn't get it. Close, though. I'll save that one for now. Trying to get this shot of those double doors, what would have created like a double frame. One frame would have been that first doorway, second frame would have been that second doorway, and then if we had a sweet over-the-shoulder looking through those two portals at the enemies being fired upon, that could have been really cool. Didn't quite get it here. Didn't quite frame it properly. Too much chaos, but a good attempt. Goodbye on that one. Way too stacked up in the center of the frame here to be a good shot, and a little bit too far from the back side of that player character. I really do enjoy those green ultrasight beams coming out of the weapon. I think that adds quite a lot of flavor to the shots. If I was orchestrating a sweet shot of a player character firing upon an enemy, something like an ultrasight Gatling laser or the standard Gatling laser actually could be really cool, because those little tracer beams, the laser beams being fired, look, they're just such a cool element in the frame. It just didn't work here, so bye. I still like that shot, although again, it's just like a little bit too much negative space along the right side, the entirety of the right side of the frame. I could have fixed that by panning to the left a little bit, or the sentry bot could have just, I should have taken it when that sentry bot was a little bit further to the right side of the frame. Either way, cool shot though. I very much like this one. This actually might be up for best shot of the night. That one, this shot's pretty cool too. Although the alien spacecraft with the alien in flight is actually pretty sweet. There's like a tiny bit of a tree just below the alien ship itself. I do wish that tree branch wasn't there, the tip of that tree. But it's not obnoxious enough to bother me, I don't think. Let's go try to do like one more little thing. It's nighttime. We have a night cycle for a couple more hours. Let's go do some standard photography for just a minute before we actually jump out, because I do want to wrap up. I'm getting really hungry, and the fact that you clued me in on those adult Happy Meals leads me to believe that I might want to order some sort of an adult Happy Meal for myself. That sounds really good. A Big Mac sounds really good right now. I am also very hungry, though. But yeah, let's go to one of our standard... Oh, Scotty's gonna nuke. If this person nukes, we'll do the nuke as well. Nuke zone. While we are wrapping up. Or before we wrap up. Let's head to Clancy Manor. This is a pretty good spot. High level of success. High level of keeper rate. High keeper rate. On the images that we get here. At least that is the standard. Oh, look at that moon. Looks gorgeous right now. Okay. Head to our... Wait, first of all, is the Mothman here? First step.
He is our shepherd.
No.
Leading us through the darkness to his divine light.
No Mothman. I've only seen the Mothman on top of the roof up here. I'm not sure if it can actually spawn in a different location or not. I'm not here, don't worry, I'm not even here. Let's actually do this. Invisibility, I also don't have bobblehead or magazine buff, so let's do that. We'll do sneak bobble, which we intended to do in the first place. Mess that one up, and then we'll do Grognak 2. Grab this fire cap as always. Head over here. Our favorite vantage point in this location. Opposite the direction of the moon. Obviously, we want to launch them right up there. That's our money shot. The money shot is the moon. Ooh.
Holy Mothman.
Holy Moth. I love it when they speak when they're flying away. Bad rotation on that body. Not even gonna shoot that. I also do really love it when this woodcutter guy jumps in to the fray, tries to fight him. Got any wood?
Split more logs.
Oh, dude, I'll pay you for your wood.
I wasn't expecting any payment at all.
I know.
Here you go.
I like to be generous. Because I am kind. Doesn't hurt to grab copper ore either. Okay, let's get these guys to exit their little den. Yeah, I'm right here. I am right here, my friends. come out from under there. Hey, Kaiju Carnage, buying some of my stuff, dude. Thank you. Thank you. Bro. Here we go. He's out from under the tent. That's the important thing. And he's going, ooh. Kind of pinballed up against that wall. I'll murph him later. Keep rocking in the free world here. Let's actually just jump on top of the proper main roof.
The worthy will become one with the divine.
Got some Merv potential. Ugh. That tree is just so silly looking. Otherwise, that shot could have been cool. I love the way the moon's just peeking over those clouds like that. That looked great, and the pose was cool too, but that tree's just so bad. It's not a draw distance issue either. No matter what distance you are from this thing, it never fully resolves itself. Terrible. Terrible. Pop some more high quality trees in there.
Oh, great Mothman. Look upon your subjects.
Please. Yeah, I didn't think that guy was gonna fly. I thought he was gonna get caught up. And they did. Or did you? Are you out there? Out there somewhere. That's fine. Okay, how about you? Whoops. Ooh. It's fine. Wake him up. Get him out. Get him out from under those little flags. I don't know if that's a... I don't know what to call that thing. It's not a tent. I mean, it's like a kind of a tent. Like if you fully tarped... You cover that whole thing with a tarp. It's a tent. The fact that it's just tiny little banner flag things, though... It's like, what would it actually be called? Dude, I'm right here. I'm right here. Pink Panther left my team. No. No. It's okay. It is getting late. I wonder if Scotty actually is nuking or not. Did they leave the nuke site? They were down there at Charlie. I don't see them there any. Oh no, they're up here at Bravo. Okay, they could still be. They could still be nuking. It's possible. But I will not stick around, or at least I want to finish this little zone, and then I'm gonna wrap up, regardless. Irregardless, here we go. They finally came out far enough for me to have some fun. I just wanted to have some fun. Is that okay? That's a great trajectory. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Oh! That pose was perfect. Not happy about the cloud structure. It didn't look that great, and we're getting a pretty big veiling flare to the overall image, but that felt good. That felt really good. And we have this other guy down here too. The topography of this little area is very well suited for flying these people to the moon. I actually wouldn't mind. This tree's actually a good... No, that's a terrible tree. What am I talking about? It looked okay. Which tree's good? There's a tree here that's actually okay. Is it this one? No. Some trees have great looking branches. Other ones have terrible branches. I could have sworn one of these is okay. But they're all looking pretty crap right now. That's fine. We'll just avoid them. We'll cut them out. We'll crop them out. We'll confiscate it. Take it away. I mean, this guy's going right up there, I promise. Oof, wrong direction. Wirewalker shot potential, maybe. Eesh. Nah. Bad pose for that type of shot. Bad pose. How about you? Dude, that guy's drinking a cup of coffee. That, ghoul, it's a ghoulified person, was drinking a cup of coffee. Come on, dude. I missed him. I missed them with the smack. Dude, what? Here we go. Dude, not bad at all. Not bad at all. I can get over here. Ugh. The moon is not even visible anymore because of how dense the cloud cover got. It's super foggy. But that might be okay. Might still be an okay shot. Where did the moon actually go? I think we might have lost it. That might have been our last. We got the one, though. I'm happy we got one of them. Yeah, I'm not even seeing any moon anymore. I think it's way, way, way too foggy. Or the moon is actually, the sprite is offset from the actual lighting effect it can happen. I just found out that Fallout is on Game Pass, but it's 80 gigabytes. Yeah. This is a very large game. I'd say it's worth it, but it's like I'm a very unique... Not many people enjoy this game, or at least a lot of people take issue with this game. Let me put it that way. I'm sure a lot of people like it. It's hard for me to recommend because of how much backlash it always seems to have associated with it. You know what I mean? Here we go. This could be okay. We got a close-up. Gonna be nothing but drab sky. But maybe we can get this close-up. I don't know what else we would do. Put some of these trees in there? Terrible. There's like nothing. The sky is nothing right now. And I just don't like that. Maybe let's use some of the architecture. Maybe use some of the atmosphere if we can. To our advantage. If the sky's not going to work out. Whoops. It's going to be a Merver. Ooh, Merv. Explosion. Car explosion. Merv. Ejected into the stratosphere. Ugh, look at that, like, nothingness of the sky. Terrible. I have no control over that. I mean, I guess we could server hop and find a better one, but is it crossplay? No, yeah. You know how much better... Actually, well... Yeah, I mean, okay, the PC gamer base, I believe, is way larger for pretty much every game that is PC viable. There's just, it seems like there's a very small amount of actual console gamers in relation to how many PC gamers there are. And it seems like people on PC are a little bit more serious, a little bit more into the game. Let's go to one more spot. I'm going to do one more location. Let's go to Clancy or Johnson's. And then I'm going to wrap up because it is getting late and I am hungry. But yeah, do you know how much I wish this was cross-platform? Because I do have very good friends that are only on Xbox. And again, I'm very lucky that my buddy got me the opportunity to be on a PS5. Okay, we got some good color in the sky. Let's also check our camera roll. How much space do we have? Have I not shot any photos for a while? We have 2 more shots. Look at that shot devoid of all detail in the sky, though. Good pose, but it's like, what else is happening there? Absolutely nothing. Goodbye. This shot, that's a decent pose, but no on that one. When you get a PC, you need Game Pass for PC. Yeah, I will most likely have it. Financial ability, obviously, permitting. Dude, look at that! Look at that moon shot, bro. The sky looks terrible, though. It got a little bit too foggy, but look, I love those shadows extending out from behind the NPC. You can just see the break in where the body is breaking the light around the body. That's so cool. That's so cool. I wish the body was actually right in the center of the moon, but hey, we got that moon shot, and that looks pretty epic. It's just those stars are bad. The atmosphere got a little bit too heavy. This shot's okay, except for that terrible looking tree. Terrible tree. And we got some good face-off shots. Anyway, we have plenty of space. Or we have, how many shots do we have? 2 photos that we could take? I have plenty of space, 2 shots. This shot's terrible. We'll delete that one. Terrible on that one. Delete that one. We'll save that one. And then we have 6 shots. Oh, we got death from above. I might not shoot where's he nuking Cranberry? Okay, let's shoot a couple photos right here, and then we're gonna jump to the Cranberry Bog, and I'm just gonna do the event and play for fun. I'm not gonna really take any photos. Because I am ready to just relax. Good color in the sky, dude. And look at that pose. Not bad. No sun. No actual sun sprite. Again, it's like offset from the actual
He is our shepherd.
lighting effect, or it's just not it's not popping out, or it's not visible right now. Which can happen. Oh, there's the sun, dude, popping up over the hill. I wouldn't mind one of those, although it's gonna look like garbage right there. It's gonna look like garbage if I get that sun in there, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Only because look at that weird hillside. I don't know what the hell that thing's supposed to be. Just take that out of the game, dude. What is that? I guess you could argue that it's like... No, how the fuck could you argue anything about that? The trees are floating above the landscape. I was gonna say, like, maybe that's some sort of dilapidated building in the distance, but that can't be right. That doesn't feel right to me. Okay, we have 1 more minute before that nuke drops, and I really want to be down there and have some fun in that nuke event. Scorched Beast Queen. Also, are there no more enemies here? Oh no, there we go. There's the awoke. You woke, fool. Come out from behind. Also, I need to... 143 missiles. Yeah, we learned that missiles weren't working, so we can drop that. Okay, that gave us some room. Okay, I got these 2 more guys. Maybe we can get a good... Maybe we can get a good sunrise shot. We got 2 opportunities, or at least they're gonna cluster together. Okay, maybe we get the 2 for first. And then this guy... Ooh. Other than those stupid floating trees, that felt pretty good. And I should have waited. I should have waited for that nuke. What the hell am I thinking, dude? I didn't know which... I did not even anticipate where it was coming from, but why didn't I wait for that nuke and get a shot of a flying body right there? What's wrong with me? You know what I mean? Here, Here's what we can do. We can get skeletons. We have one more opportunity for something, which is these... The skeletons aren't even there. They're all over here. There's usually... Did they take out the plunger and I can... Usually you can launch the skeletons right there. Did they take that out? Is there anybody to Merv? I just wanted one shot of the freaking mushroom cloud. Yeah, we got one more Merv of potential. Okay. Let's hope this is gonna be the one, because we have one chance. Now they went over there. Very bad. Very bad. But we still got them, so we can get... There's that guy and that guy, so let's Merv here. Maybe we'll get an opportunity for both.
I am drawn.
Nope, see this body there. Okay, one more try. And then we have that guy on the inside, but I know he's not gonna... That went pretty in a pretty good direction, but the mushroom cloud's gone. Mushroom cloud's gone. Let's Merv this guy. One more sunrise shot potential. Nope, but we can get good cloud shot like that. And then let's head down and have some fun at Scorch Beast Queen event. Why not? Sea of Thieves. I've been wanting to play Sea of Thieves. I need to play Minecraft 4, obviously 76. Slime Rancher. That game looks sweet. Ark is supposed to be pretty damn good. Mortal Kombat, been meaning to do. Dude, there's so many good games. Whoa, dude. $10 a month. Yeah, that will probably be... Well, what I said, I don't know if you were here, Randall, but I did mention how I want to be able to play more games on the stream, but it is like a pretty big financial commitment. And something like that would be pretty sweet, so that we have... And I mean, I do have PlayStation Plus or whatever, but they changed that. And now it's like there's these 3-tier system going on where you don't get like every game or something. I have to look back into that, how they changed it, but yeah, believe me, that will happen. New 3 tiers, yeah. Of PlayStation-ness. Okay, again, I'm not even gonna take photos here. I'm gonna let off some steam. Let off some steam on the stream. Which actually means to see some higher caliber weaponry. Take them out. Take them down. I can't wait for Goat Sim 3. I think I own the first Goat Sim because it was free on something for a minute. I haven't played it yet. If there's a photo mode in that game, that might be fun. Yeah, this is gonna wrap up quick. Might even be able to get into load bearing while we actually wrap after this event. Fully possible. Oh, Deathclaw. Back down, man. Kind of wish I was taking photos here. Kaiju! I'll still save you even though you failed on my team, but that's okay. I forgive you. I understand. Greener pastures and all. What's this? My friend, I got you. I try my best to be attentive to the other players. Not saying I always catch them when they're down, but I do my best. Whoa, dude. Lots going on over there. I didn't mean to throw that. That's what I'm talking about. You guys just like really kick ass. Good job, people. That's a pretty sweet way to end the stream, and then I get to go. I'll go jump into if we can make it over to load bearing. I'll wrap up while I AFK that event. Why not? Why not? Well, because maybe it would make me look like an asshole. But it's like, I mean, it's not like it hurts people for me to be in that event. In fact, if I start it and nobody else does, maybe some people will jump in and appreciate the fact that I just started it and they get the opportunity to be in there. Let's take this guy out. I'm definitely very underpowered to be trying to combat in this way. Okay, good job, people. Let's do, yeah, that's fine. I grabbed the legendary from the Scorch Beast Queen, right? I don't need any of that garbage. I would grab all that, but it's going to take me some minutes to, or it would take me some minutes to scrap all that stuff, and as we are trying to rush, oh, it's already gone. Never mind. Never mind. You know what? We can do breach and clear, though. I can breach and clear AFK while we wrap up, because we have to do our last review, and then we got to do our last drink of the evening, and then we'll wrap up. The Forest, the Sons of Forest looks good. I haven't heard of that. I got to check that out. Dude, Kaiju Carnage came back. Kaiju. Good man. Although y'all are going to be disappointed because I'm wrapping up my stream. I'm going to AFK for a few minutes. Kind of wish we jumped into load. I should have started load bearing before we jumped into the Scorched Beast Queen event. That was my mistake. That was the issue that I had.
Area clearance detected.
Okay.
Initiating breach procedure.
You can AFK that because there's nothing else to AFK other than that, right? No, not really.
Immediately.
And then once I wrap up, I will go grab this mole miner horde in the ash heap, which I am already located. Okay. Anyway, wait a second. We did die, didn't we? So I can get a well. Let's run all the way out of bounds a little bit. Get a rested bonus. No point in not having a 5% EXP bonus, in my opinion. Jump over here. We're safe. Sleep. Do a last-minute review. Last review. In my chaps. I like to sleep in my chaps. Okay. Oh, before I point any of that out, let me point this out. Okay. So, this particular achievement is obviously pretty difficult because it requires 7,600 hours of play time in this game to achieve. I am 42 hours away from achieving that achievement. Achieving the challenge. And I am very, 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 very much looking forward to completing that on a stream. And I'm keeping track of the hours. I have an alert in my phone so that every day, not that I play like all day every day, although I'm playing 76 quite a bit, but I just have a reminder every day, an alert on my phone telling me and reminding me to check my hours every time I play, because I very much would like to complete that on a stream. And you are all welcome to remind me to check back on that as much as possible. But I would guess that we'll be hitting that mark. We have, again, 42 hours to go. And I hope to hit that mark by the end of next week, and maybe I can orchestrate it to be completed. Yeah, I know. Believe me, I had not much to do during quarantine, and this game occupied quite a bit of my time. Also, the development of this stream, which actually happened to mean that I was playing a lot of this game to develop the stream. I know it's crazy. Believe me, there's a lot of AFK hours in there. I'm getting so many followers on TikTok. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Did you post? I got to check out. Did you post something today that was a big draw? Because that's awesome. Hope you have 7,600. But anyway, I hope to be accomplishing that on a stream. And even if it's like an off day, if I'm like 1 hour away from doing that, I might jump in on a random day and try to have that achievement pop up while we are streaming, because that's one of my hopes. So keep that in mind. And of course, this event's already almost done. Oh, I'll pop a well-tuned while we're doing this. Just in the past 5 minutes. What? 10,001K? Dude, congratulations. That's awesome. Keep it going, dude. Keep the train rolling all night long. Yeah, I'll check. I'm gonna check the TikTok, because I always post, which maybe you all already know, but right before we go live here on the Friday stream and on the Thursday stream, I do all of the clip posting on TikTok. At least YouTube clips end up going up on Saturday, but TikTok goes up the day of the stream. And it's really cool. I post everything before we jump on here, and then it's very fun to look at how much attention, how much feedback we have at the end of the stream. So I'll be jumping on to TikTok right after this and checking. Do links work here? I think my moderator changed it to, yeah, you should be good. I think we changed it. Yeah, I think we changed it so you're safe. And because you're a reputable source here, crispy, juicy, tender. Oh yeah, dude. Whoa. My audio didn't mean to pop in. Dude, hell yeah. 1,600 likes, dude. Congratulations. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm going to check that out in detail after I wrap up here. But congratulations. That's amazing. Anyway, quick review. Let me wrap up really quick, and then I'll get to that. Also, did we do obligatory self-portrait? Maybe not. I guess I can do one playing banjo. Okay, we got obligatory self-portrait. It's obligatory. We have to do it. You know what I mean? This is the TikTok that exploded. That's so cool. So obviously TikTok got deleted. This made me happy, and you still need to do one. Yeah, I know, right? Okay, yeah. Let me wrap up, and then I'll do some talking. Do some TikToking. Quick photo review. Okay, self-portrait, obligatory self-portrait, total bullshit. That was our last shot on the frame, on the roll. Terrible shot. Bye. Not the best pose in this, and the clouds are okay, but a little bit off. I mean, the clouds are centered, and I would like them. I'd like that entire cluster of clouds to be a little bit more fully formed within the frame. So I should have tilted up, pan to the right in relation to where that NPC is, just a tiny bit. And that NPC is not that great of a pose, so we'll delete that one. The sun looks great there. The pose looks great there. But that landscape is atrocious down there on the bottom of the frame. I mean, look at that. Absolutely terrible. I do not think they intend for you to zoom in that far on the distant objects in the world. Those are like those mountains are all out of bounds, and they don't expect people to see those. But you know what? We like to zoom in here. But that pose is cool, and the sun looks cool, but bye. Not that good enough. This first shot's pretty great, though. That's actually not bad. You can't see the other NPCs behind my image there, just in that top left corner, kind of balancing pretty well with this other guy in the bottom right. I wish the guy in the top left was a little larger in the frame, but I like the color in the sky, and the clouds look great. I'll save that one for now. I was distracted with Fallout tonight, so some of these I'm just seeing now. Oh, sweet. Thank you, Ignorant. Thank you very much. But yeah, you should be distracted. I encourage you playing. Just you guys being here, you know, is very helpful. I mean, just to have an added viewer count to the stream is very helpful. So I very much appreciate it, even if you're not paying too much attention. That's fine. You can jump in and out. Totally cool. Another bad example of terrible horizon in the frame. I'll delete that one. Like that shot. This one's okay. A decent pose. I would prefer that body to be on the left side of the frame. Bad horizon, yeah. The horizon looks terrible. If it's one of those distant, out of bound horizons, it just does not look good. This one's okay. That's a good pose. The color in the sky is beautiful, and the clouds look great. But again, I would prefer that body to be on the left side where we have a void in the clouds, because that would help balance with all the texture on the right side of the frame, having that the body on the left. I'll keep it for now, though. This is definitely up for best shot of the stream, even though it's a very low contrast. Very low contrast, a little bit too much atmosphere, which made the stars a little dull. I mean, the overall image is kind of a dull look to it. But the pose is great, and that timing, catching the NPC right in front of the moon, is pretty amazing. You know that we go for these type of shots, so I'm very happy when we get them. So I'll save that one. This is the color and contrast that I would love for this shot to have. I mean, just look at the overall tone. This is like gray, 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 and this one has such great color to it and contrast. It's such a shame. The one's crazy even with the contrast. The time is for. Thank you very much. This is like the prototypical image that we're trying to capture here. Very much love to get those moon shots. And this one would have been very nice if that tree looked okay, because I don't mind a little bit of tree adding the texture and the form to the frame, but it just so low resolution. It's awful resolution there. They just put a newborn son into a blender. Yeah. I know that's a euphemism or something, but hilarious. Yeah, I really wish that one stood out better. This is a really cool face-off shot, but what I really wanted here was that alien in the power armor, or the alien invader, which, I mean, that is like alien power armor, essentially. I wanted that alien to be just rotated so we could see its face. We want the opposite of what the player character is doing, and the lighting effect coming from below them is brilliant. I love that. The background probably could have used some work, but other than that, pretty cool shot. The shot's okay. Guy firing with the Gatling gun at that alien droid. It's okay. I love this over the shoulder, the power armor Gatling, ultrasight Gatling user firing on that Grim Sentry bot during the during this event. What's this event called again? Rust. Why can't I think of the name of this event? Not gonna think of it right now. Whatever. Pretty cool shot though. Four different characters in the frame, which obviously the more characters in the frame, the more difficult for each of them to be posed and composed properly. So the fact that all four of those people ended up being okay, that's kind of nice. Same thing here. Four different characters, 2 enemies, 2 friendly NPCs, with all decent poses, actually. Kind of a complicated background for them to stand out against, but still pretty cool. This shot, very close to some magic. Again, I just wish that swinging arm with the Deathclaw gauntlet was extended just a little bit more. I'm either a little bit too far on the swing, on the down swing. I can't tell if they're swinging down or swinging back, but either way, I would have preferred the arm to be flung back a little bit so we could see the arm itself. All we can see is the hand and the Deathclaw gauntlet. But still pretty cool. And then we got a couple of these flying alien shots, which is kind of what we're going for when we do this. Decent flying alien shot there with some of those, what are those called? Some kind of tree. What are those things called? Also, I know we did... It's Alien Invaders right now, but I'm not going to be able to get to that. Sorry. Sundew. Those are called sundews. That's what word I was looking for. A little bit of those sundew trees in the frame with that flying alien. It's okay. I wish the alien was like a little bit further up, just placed in the brighter area of the sky. They're falling into those darker clouds, which makes them a little harder to stand out, but it's still not bad. Still interested to know what this is. I think we've come to the consensus that that's like the alien, like, face mask shield thing. Their little helmet that they have over their armor. I think we decided that's what that is, but I'm still struggling to, like, see what I'm looking at there, you know? And I'm going to keep it until I know what that is. It's a pretty cool shot of these two aliens. Really wish that one of their muzzle flashes was going off, especially if it was the one closer to the frame. That could have been really cool. And then we got this one with the alien flying around the spacecraft itself. And this one's definitely up for best shot of the night. So it's going to be either that one, Pro Snap pick of the night, either alien flying around the spacecraft, maybe two friendly NPCs fighting these two sentry bots, or the moonshot. And I'll say it's the moonshot. I mean, that's what we're really going for. That's my favorite. Love those last two of the aliens. Right. Yeah. Oh, man. Thank you. Thank you very much. I mean, I like all these, to be honest. But yeah, this one, just imagine if that closer alien was firing and we had that muzzle flash going off, because it really does help detail the look on their face. And obviously we respond very well when we can see the detail in a person's face, just psychologically. So I would have preferred to see some detail in that face, but that's okay. And then alien flying. I gotta say, you know what? Okay, I would give it to the moonshot, but let's give it, I'm gonna give it, because this is closer in line with what we were shooting in detail, which was the alien invasion event. Let's say it's this one with the alien flying around that spacecraft, because I'm proud that that was a shot that we really wanted to get, and we got it very quickly tonight, and so I'm happy about that. And then we never achieved anything any better than that with that type of subject, so happy about that one. I'll say it's that one, with a very close second being the moonshot. Thank you, Ignorant. Thank you. So yeah, percent pick of the night, alien flying around the spacecraft, and we'll try to get better shots like that. Imagine if we had a cluster of aliens flying right there on the right side of the frame. That could have been some real magic. But yeah, pro snap pick of the night for sure. And then I am Invaders is going on. I can't do that right now. I gotta wrap. So yeah, that'll be it. How can I I'm good. Okay, I was gonna AFK something else if I could, but I can't. That's fine. Let's wrap up. We'll do our final drink of the night before I run off and get some food. I am super hungry. Cheers, everybody. Hope that was fun and enjoyable. Hope it was worth your time spending here, which I very much appreciate. You got plenty of places you could go hang on a Friday evening, and the fact that you choose my dark room to come hang in is flattering as all hell. So thank you very much. Cheers to y'all. Hope everyone enjoys their weekend. Woo! Boilermakers, man. Yeah, thank you all for coming and hanging out. Really appreciate it. I hope it was fun and enjoyable and entertaining, informative, which is the least of my worries is being informative. I just hope you all have fun and enjoy the experience more than anything. It's Friday, so we got the weekend to look forward to, and I hope everybody enjoys their weekend. Hope you have some fun plans for your days coming up here. If not, just try to relax and do something you enjoy, even if it's just playing. I mean, I'll be playing a lot of Fallout 76 this weekend, tell you that much. And I'm also going to be watching the last Harry Potter, which I've never seen. I didn't see either of the Deathly Hallows movies when they came out back in the day, so it's kind of fun watching. We just, again, if you missed me explaining this, I just did like a whole series viewing experience with my girlfriend, watching all the Harry Potters back to back, which was pretty fun experience. Of course, I was like playing games while we were watching because I can't just do one thing at one time. I have too much ADD, you know. Never been diagnosed, but I definitely have ADD, like 100%, without a doubt. And so I got to be playing games while we're watching movies and stuff. So I'm playing games, watching movies at the same time. It's pretty sweet. But anyway, hope everybody has some fun plans for yourself this weekend. Again, if not, just relax and have some fun doing something you love. I will be back next week. I do very much intend to do Wedding Wednesday weekend in Harry Potter. Yeah, thank you very much. I have. It's also research related because at least in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, which pretty sure was the second movie. Is it the second or the third? Second movie, whatever. I'm still bad with all that. There's a character that uses an Argus camera to photograph with in the movie, and I will be doing a nice video photography in Harry Potter and talking about specifically that event, and I have some things to say about that. So I hope everyone can look forward to it. He hasn't popped up. Colin Creevey does not pop up in any of the other movies, which is confusing because he's, I guess, kind of a big character in the books, but then they kind of like cut him out of the movies for some reason. Research purposes. Yeah, it's research. But anyway, I'm working while I'm having fun. You know what I mean? So anyway, everybody, please enjoy your weekend. Let's do some social list here. Socials. My socials. Yeah, check out the YouTube if you want to watch any of the previous streams, or if you want to catch what will eventually be our produced video content talking about the photography in the games that we play and the movies that we talk about, things like that. We got a lot planned, so check that out. Also, if you want to just see the short clips, not only are they all on YouTube, but you can also see TikTok for all of those short form content as well. And then for this game specifically, we have a pretty sweet website that we're working on, which is, again, in its infancy, so do not judge too harshly. ProSnapCameraClub.com, but eventually a lot of our exploits here in this game specifically will be detailed on ProSnapCameraClub.com. And of course, if you took any awesome photos in game or in real life and you want to share those with people that love photography and love gaming, check out our Discord and share your work. I'd love to see what other people are doing with their photography, so share that on our Discord if you would prefer. And if you enjoyed the stream and you want to help support the stream, make this better, help us grow a little bit, obviously following the stream is like the best thing you can do. For now, I would recommend that, following the stream, or if you're on YouTube, follow the YouTube page. Try to hang out with us while we're doing this, post some stuff on the Discord. It's the best thing you can do to help us out, help us grow a little bit. So again, very much appreciate all the support and love. Wouldn't be doing this without all of you. So pat yourselves on the back. Y'all are really making this happen. I'd like to think that I'm making it happen, but in actuality, you are all way more important to this than I am, because I could be doing exactly what I'm doing And if you weren't all here and helping making this happen, it wouldn't exist at all. So thank you all very much. Take care, take pictures, don't lose your dinosaur. Three things. And I'll see you all next week. I do hope to do a How to Marry a Photographer on Wednesday, but if I do not, please don't be angry. But Thursday, Friday, you know that's pretty much set in stone. Zelda on Thursday, photography, Fallout Fridays. But maybe we'll do something earlier in the week. Like I said, I missed Wedding Wednesday last week, so try to make it happen this week, but we'll see. Again, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Let's rate this guy. I would say you cannot cheer your... Oh, whoops. You cannot cheer on your own channel, my friend. Dude, I'll do 5 Argus, 2 Howards, a Dorito, and a Raptor. Because, like, that just feels right. It feels right. And I'll throw a Thnack at you. Thnack you all. I really appreciate it, everybody. Have a good weekend. Peace.